everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
What the fuck was that limp dick voice, Torbjorn? What's up?
Hello.
Wait, I actually have to adjust your volumes a little bit. All right. Anyway.
Is my mic loud again?
No, now it's good. Now it's good. Yeah, now it's good. It was low. Now it's good.
Okay.
All right. So, guys, welcome to episode 47 of Rune. Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was 46 or 47. It's 47.
47.
Yeah, so before we begin, first of all, remind you guys there's a YouTube channel for you guys to catch up on all of the previous episodes. To catch up on them, you just need to do !YouTube and you will find it. You can also do !recap and dab on the haters and get the written recaps. Now, just before this, I recorded, I did it on stream, a live sort of thing of a full recap of Rune. So it's I decided
you recorded a live.
It wasn't recorded, it was live. And what happens is I just talked and everything from my brain went into that. Yeah, so you're gonna get a full-on recap of what happened to Rune. Very short, like your wieners. It's probably gonna be like I think I talked for like 5 minutes or something. So it's just like gonna be a 5-minute highlight from the stream that you guys can watch in order to recap on what's going on up until episode of 47. Anyway, thank you guys for being here once more. I believe that I don't have anything else to say. I hope the cast is feeling well and excited to play.
Yes, Mastery.
God. So yeah, without further ado, let's roll out the intro.
Slash outro.
Nice outro.
And
you knew it was coming. You knew it was coming.
coming.
See it in your stream. Wait.
Yeah. Let us roll out the intro / fucking outro.
Oh my god, I gotta curse the image. I'll share. Yeah, go.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll it. Whatever. I'll be right back. All right, and we're back, guys. You already know volumes and shit, all of that, very important.
You're muted.
Yeah, the cool.
Baldy guy.
Cool.
Oh, I was muted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Volumes.
Yes.
Oh.
All right. So let's get us back into the world of Rune with a quick little recap of what happened last episode. So, Last episode told the tale of how our heroes arrived at the island of Bahrl, where they are supposed to meet Shen. It began with them evaluating the damage caused by their fight with Vongoth and helping the citizens of Welly recover from it. As they helped and the people gathered around, the BDC talked with them and realized that Ainil had taken hostages, forcing everyone to not warn the party they were walking into a trap. After calling and convening with Adadal, updating him on the death of both Kennen and what they found out to be his former master Yasuo, the BDC set out to Bahrl so that they may find the Eye of Twilight within Wuju village. On their trip to the island, Eclipse was met with a strange dream and then graced with the presence of Karabsels, who delivered another mysterious speech about balance and the superior forces that play tug of war within this world. Arriving at the island, the group took a few moments to gather their thoughts, and with Bryto's astral form, they managed to find the place and began heading there. Along the way, they found a unit of Noxian soldiers and got into a small skirmish, stopping them from leaving the island with information about Shen's plans, as they managed to break their formation and eliminate them quickly. Resuming their journey, walking into the rocky surroundings of Wuju, the party was met with the sight of Noxian bodies on the ground, and then further in, dead soil, broken homes, and the Shimon Vastaya who managed to knock everyone down. As the BDC gets back up from this onslaught and sees the face of a noble-looking man, what could Shen have in store for them? What could he be thinking after the death of another of his close friends? So, you guys were all knocked down by this Shimon Vastaya wearing golden armor and a red staff, and then a man with long black hair and these like robes, these very noble looking robes of dark purple and black colors, approaches you, scolds the Shimon Vastaya, and then directs his words down at you who are on the ground. Forgive my student. If you could please rise, stand up. You got
We rise?
Yeah.
Hey man, I know it's just the beginning, but let's get it fucking going, dude. You know? Hey man, do I stand up? Do I just sit here? D&D, man.
I'm just chilling.
I'm not gonna make you roll for standing up.
I wanna do a backflip as I'm standing. No.
Jesus. As you guys stand up, Torbjorn, you would have the spear on your back, right? Spear of Shojin.
Wait, when we did the monkey suddenly attack us, or?
Yeah, he
he
suddenly
started
attacked you and knocked you all prone, and then he just left
then,
and like
the
spear's on your back.
on my back.
All right. So this person goes to you and says, "That is the spear of Shojin. Am I correct?"
Yeah.
Good. Walk with me. And he begins walking ahead of you deeper inside town.
Torbjorn is very confused.
I can see.
Yeah, let's just follow.
You guys follow?
Yeah, are we walking as well? Yeah.
Do we see anyone else like in the village? Town?
Roll perception check if you're like looking actively for it.
Shen-
Yeah, like
Shen-
it's
Shen
just
came-
these two there? Like,
Shen,
okay.
no, Shen came to greet us, right?
No,
Perception?
that doesn't
No,
seem like
we-
Shen. Yeah,
we are
perception,
going to-
perception.
Can I feel
It's a
if
bit
there's
weird.
any aggression or any kind of
17!
defensive state from them?
Roll an insight check for me, Brighto. Sade, as you like look about, kind of suspicious of what just happened,
Mm-hmm.
there's no one else.
Do I see like signs of the fight or something? Because
There's signs of fights everywhere.
Yeah, I
There's
can see
bodies on the ground, the broken homes. The whole ground has this sort of like it looks like it was scarred by some chemicals there, but it seems to have been a long ago, but the soil is completely dead.
Okay, then I will direct myself to the two. And why should we follow you?
Okay, as you say that, the man with the long hair
I'm down.
turns back and says, "Because you are friends of Shen, and I am his friend too. You are
How
here to
can we
meet
know
him,
that?
correct?"
Yes, but how can we trust you?
You can just stay here if you would like.
Cool.
Wukong does enjoy a fight.
Yeah, just there. That will come.
And he's just there, like, with his staff in his hand, like, kind of leaning against the staff. Just
And-
waiting for a reason.
Yeah.
Brighto, you spot this. Like, they have very contrasting personalities. The man seems like a very calm presence, and he doesn't seem to be aggressive. You recognize some of Torbjorn's usual look on Wukong. It seems like he's just waiting. He's just waiting to be provoked into something. That he's just waiting to test himself. And he's making it very clear. It's very, very, very obvious to you guys. But the other man seems reliable and trustworthy to you, Brighto.
Yeah, let's go with them. They seem fine.
I know, and still look at Wukong.
All right. As you guys keep moving, it's sort of you pass through Wukong, or like around Wukong, as he stays in what seems to be his post there. The man continues following you until he holds his not following you, going ahead of you until he holds his hand out.
We stop.
He then looks at you, Torbjorn, and he says, "Friend, may I have this spear for a moment only?" "I will not steal it from you. It is not mine to take. I prefer swords."
He hands it over.
All right. As you hand over the spear, the man looks up straight ahead of him, and there's like houses, broken houses in front of you, and he sticks the spear in the ground and rotates it. And as he does, you see in front of you, the world like begins to change. A curtain of this sort of magic that shows what is inside of like a magical barrier begins to turn into mist. And within, you see a much more presentable Wuju village. This part has been rebuilt, wood woven back together. And at the center of like what is a single street with just houses on the side, you see a gathering of people in monk vestments, more like ninja-like, let's say, sitting down in a meditative position. And standing in front of them, cross-armed, you can see the back of the Eye of Twilight of Shen. The other man sort of like signals you in, and he turns to you, Torbjorn, and he says, "Your weapon is one of the keys to this barrier. Otherwise, it is sealed to anyone who would like to get in. If you and all your friends wish to talk to Shen, you must use the spear like I did. Do you understand?"
Torbjorn nods.
"Good. Well, he is waiting." Do you guys go?
Yeah.
I grab the spear as
All right.
I grab the spear and I look at it like, what the fuck?
You can do it.
So as you guys walk in, you see behind you the barrier forms again. As you see, like, you hear this sort of like sound of it putting itself back together. And you walk in. Shen is there, sort of overseeing what seem to be their new recruits or new students, and is just staring at them right now. What do you guys do?
What else
Did
can we
he
see?
follow
No,
with us?
he's outside.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
What else
What
can
else
you?
do we see? Yeah.
All right.
around.
As you look around, this seems like he's standing on this sort of like central plaza, right? There is a tree behind all of the students. This like giant tree with a sort of cherry blossom coloration, but the trunk is much larger and seems sturdier and has a sort of like a lighter coloration as well. Around you just seem to be houses. These are very traditional looking Ionian houses, just cloth and banners, along with the wood woven patterns and pillars for the houses. Some of them even look more like huts. It is very natural and flowing with the environment, almost as if if you had to sort of feel or try to guess like where this compares to in terms of feeling, it compares very much to the Placidium, where you guys have been before many times. For Eclipse, however, this is the first time that you've experienced an environment like this, and it is very calming and very soothing. It is also still day, so you're still in your sun form, but you feel like the lashing out of your night form that occasionally happens during the day, Estera, is somehow safer in this. It's almost as if you are in a more balanced environment, and this even makes you think a little bit about what Carob Cells told you. It is a very soothing environment and very calming environment. Torbjorn, you have meditated in a ton of places, and you've been trained as a monk, and even with the Shoujin, you have never like really experienced something like this, like what's happening right now. And it seems like the best place you could possibly be if you wanted to develop skills really fast. All right. So, do you guys address him? Do you wait? What do you do?
Let's
First,
wait a bit.
do I sense any type of magic?
Not anymore.
Besides, like the bear. Okay.
Yeah, you don't have the.
No. I have the detect soothing.
You don't have detect magic anymore, unless you want to use True Sight to see it. Detect magic does not exist on you anymore because of Argath.
Yeah. That's what I meant. Like,
You want to
can't I
activate
just
True Sight?
understand, because I can feel that it's like a barrier, right?
You saw the barrier. It doesn't. You don't feel anything. You just feel that like the same feeling that I described that everyone feels right now is what you feel. You can't sense magic the same way you did anymore. You'd have to activate your sights to see it.
Yeah, that was my question. Okay, then all good.
All right. So you're gonna wait a little bit. You said, Brighto?
Yeah, I'll start walking, just to make visual.
Okay,
eyes with,
so that he can see you.
Yeah, just so we can see us.
All right.
Yeah.
Brighto begins walking like sort of like around that region, and as you sort of move around him and now look at him from the front, you see that he's not cross-armed. He's actually holding a sword that is stuck to the ground, and the sword is glowing with this sort of bright blue and purple light, as his eyes are too. And from the sword, you see a bunch of links into all of the people that are in front of him. And you from this angle, Brighto, you can estimate that there's probably right now around 30 people there. And they all have this link to the sword that you can see. And it seems from your understanding that Shen is not really reacting to you right now.
But is he eyes closed?
No, his eyes are like open but glowing brightly with the same light that he has from his powers.
Can I see it too?
If you walk around, yeah, you can see it.
I want to follow Brighto and see him closer.
All right. You look at him and you see the same vision and everything linked up to all of the people there.
Is anyone else around? Or is just them?
It's just them right now.
Can I sit as well with the people, or?
Sure, you can. You go like in the back or to the side?
In the back.
All right. As you
I'll go with him.
As you guys step into this sort of like central area, immediately you see the same link that Shen has in his sword to the others begins forming towards you and hits you on your feet. You feel more focused. You feel somehow stronger in your head. And as that happens, you see Shen then closes his eyes and lifts the sword. And he sort of like looks at you, looks in his back and sees Sade and Torbjorn. He then goes, "All of you, you're dismissed. I need to talk with these people." And everyone else, all of the students just leave without saying a single word and go straight into some of the houses that are in that place. He then looks in the back and says, "Sade, Torbjorn, gather up," and goes to the center to meet you, Brighto, and Eclipse.
I just want to say sorry for interrupting.
It's okay. This is more important. This is urgent.
It is.
Hello?
Hello? Are you okay? Torbjorn?
No, he's
I
not here.
I think Torbjorn's audio might have died.
Yep.
Okay. I can give it a second just to see if he goes. But you said sorry, right, Brighto? That was.
Yeah, I was saying sorry for interrupting.
Hmm.
Discord?
The magic of live TV. True.
It's only them.
Does
We're
Sade?
okay. Yeah,
Wait,
Sade is down
Sade's
too.
frozen as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah.
you guys.
Fine.
Short break.
Everyone's dying.
All right. Wait, we can hear Sade as well, and we can hear Torbjorn.
Oh,
Oh,
we're back.
yeah,
Back?
you're back. You're
We're
back.
back?
Yeah.
We're back. Awesome.
We're back.
Waiting for
now.
Torbjorn. I'm sorry, guys, but yeah, live TV. These things tend to happen. Can you hear us, Sade? No.
Oh.
Now Brighto died. Everyone's dying, man. Okay, now you're back. You're back.
I don't want to die. I already died twice. That's enough for me.
Okay.
You could just change the. Are
I'm
you
gonna-
hearing me, Anya?
I'm gonna change the server.
Try it out.
Okay. Okay. I did it. Are we better? Are we still worse? Still bad? I know Zero is from fixing that. Yeah, this happens sometimes. I'm sorry guys for the little break. We're gonna
The first time I think it happens, so
Yeah, it's the first time we've ever had this. So forgive us.
we're not.
It's the magic of Ionia.
Shen fucked up the Discord.
Yeah. He pulled out the
Motherfucker.
sword too soon.
Yeah, he broke the links.
He broke the links with everyone. Are they the same ISP? I'm actually not sure. Hello, Torbjorn? Hello?
Nope. No hello for him.
No hello for him.
Might be a Nosh problem. Could be. Come in and come out. Catch it.
Torbjorn is Vodafone Phil. Okay.
We back?
Okay,
We
you're
back.
here. Yeah, now we're only missing Sade.
Nope. Andy said no.
Okay. I can change servers again. So this time let's try Russia.
Russia, Mother Russia.
Anyway, guys, how are you guys doing in chat? Is everything good with you? Let's have this moment as a hangout. Don't forget, we have a YouTube channel. Yesterday there was a one-shot D&D that we were going to be running a few of those. So don't you worry about that. There's going to be more of those too. But don't forget to visit our YouTube channel, read the recaps and all of that. It's very, very important to us if you can do that. If you don't do that, well, you can always watch the recap that's going to happen soon. I'm gonna switch. Okay, you're fine?
Yeah, I've reset the Discord open as admin, and I think it will.
Okay, Pog.
Yay!
Yeah, we good?
Are we good?
And
Yeah, alright, it's working now. Woo!
Thanks. Yeah.
All right, Pog. Good. We need to get like Sorry, we need to work on this together. We need to get like a commercial break screen for when these things happen with like elevator music.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Anyway, back into it. Shen asked you guys to gather up next to him. You see now technical difficulties. Yeah, that would be funny. You see now, Brighto, especially you, notice that Shen is different. He doesn't seem very well. He doesn't seem very well. You now don't see the compassionate look in his eyes. You see focus and you see drive, almost. So he goes, "Thank you for sending the news ahead of what happened to Kennen. It pains me greatly. But we must work so that his death is not in vain. And right now, the best that we can do towards that goal is to end the Order of Shadows, so that we don't have to fight a war on two fronts. I will give you all that I have gathered on them, so pay attention. We don't have time to waste on repeating myself. So, the Order of Shadows, much like us, is also ruled by a council, the Council of Shadows. Very creative name, I know. One of the members resides in the ancestral home of the Kinku, our temple and monastery, protected by a barrier that will only break if the other 3 members are killed. Of the other 3, I only know of one. He has shown his face, or his mask, around the southern islands here. Vog is his name. Up until recently, he was captured in Tula, the prison in Junia, the island. His purpose is still unknown, but his ego will not allow him to do things unnoticed. If he wants to reveal his evil plans, he will. He is that strong. Doesn't need to do things in the shadows. If you get to him, he should have more information on the other leaders, because I have none. There's also a massive gathering of the Order in Kashuri, which makes me suspect that they intend to defend the Temple of the Kinku, which is north of Ionia City, right here at the Southern Islands. This is the way they have to protect the barrier that is around the temple. There is also some recorded activity in the Temple of the Jagged Knife, which is also here in the Southern Islands. And there's been issues with a mountain dragon at the Swirl of Rocks in Junia. Mountain dragons have never given us trouble, and apparently this one might be affected by whatever magics the Order has been throwing around. First and foremost, and this is our #1 goal, we need more recruits. Right now I have 30 men that I can count on, while the Order of Shadows has hundreds, maybe thousands. The nearby village of Tevasa can provide more, but they're currently under attack by a creature that is non-native to this area, which once again indicates that the Order has been acting here and knows that I am in Wuju village. They cannot break what sits around this place. We are safe here. Whatever people that you find, send them our way. Whatever you can muster, send it our way. The people you have met outside, their names are Yi and Wukong. They are the guardians of this place. They will know. They will know to let it open for new students. But pick them carefully. They don't have time to deal with spies. If we don't get more fighters, I'm afraid we won't stand a chance against the Order of Shadows. The gathering that is happening at Kashuri is very concerning, and their action across the whole place here of the Southern Islands is even worse. Torbjorn, you wish to learn new abilities, if I remember correctly. You wish to learn more. I have two options for you. First, you can have the ability to protect your friends from enemy onslaughts. To link yourself to your weapon in a way more effective than the one you have right now. The second, you can learn how to purge the corruption spread by the Order. Whichever one you choose, I will ask of you to think about it every day until you return from Tevasa, if you choose to. If not, I will teach you whichever you want whenever we meet again after today. Do you understand?
What do you mean by purging?
Eliminating the corruption.
Save the dragons, basically.
So I have until I return from
Tevasa or wherever it is you want to go after. Until we meet again, you may choose.
I nod.
Good. So, this is all that I have. Is there anything you want to say to me, or anything you want to share with me?
I want to ask. Sorry.
Your brother!
That was kind of cute, man. Not gonna lie. All right, alphabetic order. Brighto first.
You know the girl that has been appearing and that was at
Pubo?
help me out, the last village that we fight
Pubo?
Yeah, Pubo.
Okay.
Anal, no, it's not anal.
I need
back there. I need she seems like she's on power, so she might be someone from the council.
It could be a possibility. I have no clue as to who the other members are. I only know of someone who was part of it, but I don't think he is anymore.
And she got our oldest friend. I think you met him, Corno.
Strange. I would think she would have left if she was truly the leader of the Brotherhood there scattered. Have no leader.
She wasn't.
She was controlling the Brotherhood.
Probably
but
the
she was
Black
not the
Rose
leader.
is with all of this.
Good to know. But as long as I stay inside here, she cannot hurt any of my students or me.
There is one kid from the first big city that we've
Blanco?
bit for Blanco, Shen, that I think you should teach. His
What is
name
his
is
name?
Ashi.
Good.
He on our first mission, he was a great help, and he is a very, very talented woodweaver, out of the ordinary.
If he's there,
Yeah.
we heard that. Yeah, we heard that the city was exploded.
Puba was.
No, it was Polo.
Pulo,
Oh.
not Blanco.
Oh,
So, if you
Okay.
can contact him, his father was the chief of the woodweavers there, Butsu.
Yeah.
If you can contact him,
I have no way
he
of
would be-
contacting him right now. If I leave this place, the magic fades, and I am exposed to the Order of the Shadow's eyes, just as you were when you entered here.
Do you have anyone that could
go get him.
Couldn't
go
you
get him?
message him though?
I can't
I
go
can
get him right
message
now,
him,
and I
but-
have no one to do so, no.
That's what I mean. You could try to message
I am
him.
keeping a close circle. It would seem that a few days ago, contact with the remaining members of the council had been lost.
Yeah.
They then returned, but I haven't heard from them since. So I'm keeping this as close to my chest as I can.
Yeah, I would like to know about all of them. I'm worried.
I have no way of telling you anything.
It
I will stay
seems-
here until the Order of the Shadows is finished in the Southern Islands.
It seems that they got together in a meeting without you and Bridal.
No, that doesn't seem right. I heard that. Adult told us, but
If
It
that was
seems
the
like-
case,
all of them were there, even you.
I understand what I will. I didn't hear the people that I have at the council building tell me that I was there. So, if there were only those three there, that is common. When I am out on any missions or things that I must do, they often gather by themselves. If you weren't asked to be there, Raito, probably because they thought you were busy. But I cannot know for sure, and as such, I will keep this a close circle. And I will ask you to do the same. If you meet anyone that you are untrustworthy with, or that you feel is untrustworthy towards you, do not tell them that I am here. You only send here the people that you know 100% are needed and will be useful, that I can rely upon. Do you understand? If there is but one member of the Order of the Shadows that makes it inside this place, everything will be for naught. My magic only encompasses what you see around you, and I am already exhausted from the use of it. So be careful, is what I mean. What did you want to say, Eclipse?
Hi Shen, nice to meet you.
He doesn't seem to be paying attention to if you're new or not.
I explained him briefly my problem with dealing with the Twilight, and that here feels like really, soothing place. And I asked him, "Do you have any tips so I can, be a more balanced person in that way? If you know what I mean."
Yes,
Like
I do.
some meditations or
Meditation is key if you wish to become more balanced. You feel like that here because of me. I am balance. I am the eye of Twilight. That is why you're at peace here. I do not know who you are, but I do detect some strange magic within your blood. And a great conflict within your person. If you wish to control yourself more. Meditation would be helpful. But I will tell you this. Minds that are greatly intelligent sometimes have trouble slowing it down to the point of silence. So it will be difficult for you.
That's why Thorbjorn is so good at it.
Oh,
Shen kind of looks at you, but doesn't laugh or anything. Well, other than what you've told me, is there anything else?
Yes.
What is it?
It wasn't just Kennen that they killed. They also had other two heads with them. Adadal told us one of them was Yasuo, his master.
I know of him, yes. Or knew.
So, yeah. And they also killed, I don't know if you're familiar though, but it was close to me. A person, nine-tailed fox.
I've heard rumors, yes.
Those were the casualties.
I'm
Plus
deeply
the two
sorry.
Cities that
Two
were
cities.
destroyed. Yeah, the first one, what is the name?
Sung-An is the village of Sung-An.
As she
Sung-An,
says
and
this,
then-
I just drop the sword from my bag of holding.
Okay.
Sung-Han was completely burned down, and the second one, they were threatened to work with them, basically. And that's where we found the heads.
We should
Talon is also dead.
we should keep the sword on the back. They might use it as a way of teleportation or something, but to find you out.
As you drop the sword, it's sort of on the ground.
Are you saying not to drop it?
He dropped, but he dropped it. He said he dropped it.
Yeah, I said before Bridal said
Hmm.
something.
No.
Shen looks at it. That is worthless. It's a lifeless shell of what once was great. It holds no magic. You're safe, Raito.
It's still an object. Couldn't they just track it?
There's magic that is able to do that, yes. But didn't they track you without it? They were waiting for you in Well-E.
Yep.
If these people are after you, Brighto, you must really think what the reason could be.
Me?
I have no idea. But once events repeat themselves over and over again, and we keep doing the same thing over and over again, at what point do we consider it madness? I do not pretend to know what happened to you, and I will not pretend to know why they chase after you. I know that I ask a lot of you by acting as my hand outside of this barrier. But it is Ionia's only chance. The people I trust, I cannot trust no longer. My closest friends are dead. My order broken and shattered across the First Lands. What I have right now is what's in here. Very much thanks to the kindness of Master Yi and his student. This is our only shot, Raito. And I understand that a lot ails your mind, but I ask for your focus in the task at hand.
You're right. And I've been thinking about something. The last fight, Vangoth was having troubles keeping his mind for his own. He's not okay with what they're doing to him. And I think someone told us, or I don't know, we talked about it. Vangoth was a protector of Ionia, right?
Vongoth is first and foremost a beast. That man does not care. He never did. About his own life. He will charge forward if that means getting into a good fight or protecting what he believes is right. From the legends, yes, he used to protect Ionia. But from what is happening now, I cannot be sure. He is violent and angry.
Well, we've been dealing with a lot of lies and deceits about Ionia itself, and we've been told that Ionia is not even here. It's like someone is controlling Ionia in a way that it shouldn't be.
I sensed something different. A few days ago.
We are doing some stuff thanks to a cold demon.
A demon?
We are freeing Ionia, supposedly.
As you mentioned, a demon, you see his eyes begin flaring with the blue light, and he looks all of you up and down until his eyes stop in Sade. Sade. Do you trust the demon inside you?
To a point.
I do.
The Vistaya Shariway seem to be a farce.
What did you do that changed the air around Ionia a few days ago?
We killed 2 Vistaya Shariway and thus released the Ionia spirit that they had within themselves.
Broke a seal.
Yes.
So they still live, what you're telling me. The Vastaya Shirei, they remain. Not the 2 that you've killed, the remaining
yes.
ones.
There's
Yes.
still one race. Claws? No.
No, Klaus was the last one.
Tooth.
Claw, the tooth was Ophel, the claw was Kila, which
They are
died
all
in.
dead.
Oh
they
yeah,
died
we're
in
missing Feather.
The top 3
Lotto is
are-
also dead.
are
Died
dead.
in the village that where you guys went through with Phileas. Phileas like stopped at that village,
Okay.
killed everyone, and turned them into zombies.
Yeah.
And the Feather died there. You said you saw the seal
Released it.
there.
Yeah.
One of that
Okay.
Lotto was on that village of Lotlin, Vastaya. What you haven't killed is a bunch of the other links that Sade had seen coming from the book
Yeah.
into outside into the world.
Okay.
There
You still
are
have that book, right?
there's supposed to be more Vastaya Shirei alive to match each of the marks that Argath has on the book. He has entrusted the task to other people similar to Sade to finish the job in killing the Vastaya Shirei and chase them down. So there are still a few of them that are alive.
For us, was these top 3 that are already dead, basically.
So the Vastaya Shirei are all a lie.
Yeah.
That is one hard pill to swallow.
Yeah.
Well, I trust your decisions. I cannot afford to not trust you. You're what I have. So, if you
Yeah,
trust this demon, I trust you with it. And whatever you did to free Ionia, I did sense it, so it must be good. And it also explains why Noxus invaded, the Order began corrupting our land. The land itself did not respond, and did not defend itself.
Yes.
We could rush this process. I don't know if it's easier, but from what I've heard from you, Ione is strong. Ionia itself would make a lot more work than just some random soldiers.
You are right. Perhaps for the fight against Noxus, that would be something that we would have to look upon.
Yeah,
But now,
between Ionians.
against the Order of Shadows, they themselves from Ionia, and also people that corrupt the magic itself. I don't know if we have time.
Yeah.
With all the movements that I've been observing, and creatures such as dragons falling to their power, we might be on our last straw. Very well. If there is nothing else that I can help you with, you should do well in leaving towards Tevasa.
I noticed something in our last encounter. There
Yes.
was 2 kids that were saved by some kind of dome, just like you did once.
I had no hand in it.
And Van Gogh was teleported too, like that.
That could be just by the Black Rose, but saving 2 innocent.
I've never seen it before though, and she's teleported.
Wasn't it a golden
Shield?
Around Von Goth, yes, it was a golden barrier. Around the kids, you did not see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did you attempt to inspect any vestiges of the magic that protected the kids?
No, not really. I looked around to see if I saw someone, but there was no one there.
Strange.
The kids didn't saw anything.
Then perhaps Ionia has a secret protector. We need those right now.
Could be a hand to know who it is. But
Well,
yeah.
hopefully they will show themselves. I cannot offer you any gold or any other trinket, for I have nothing. What I have is my own ability and the students that have chosen me to be their master. I hope that you manage to convince more to come here. You will also need to possibly ask the villagers in Tevasa to help you reach the other islands. It will probably be easier.
Just one last thing. By any chance, do you know anything about Noxian sigils or something? Because we have a letter that might have some.
I have myself intercepted messages of Noxian ciphers before. I do not know how to decode them.
Yeah, that's what I thought. We'll find someone.
I hope so.
Another time.
Well, I will see you whenever I see you.
We hope so.
The Eye of Twilight shines here in Wuju village. Let the people know. And he goes back into the houses where his students were previously. And he turns back and says, ask Torbjorn to open the barrier that you may leave. Leave towards the opposite direction. North.
Before I go, can I take a look at the eye or?
At the eye? His eyes? He is the Eye of Twilight.
Yeah,
He is the person.
I want to see it again.
Alright. He kind of like looks at you. Make a persuasion check.
Look at the eye.
Did it roll?
Yeah, it did. Fuck.
Damn, boy.
He closes his eyes and then as he opens them, you see it flash with the bright like blue light. It's almost like violet light that comes from his vision. Is that enough for you, friend?
Well, for now, yeah.
Good. And he turns back.
Just
Bow.
one thing, Shen. I'll
Oh my god.
I'll message the kid that we talked about, just so he
He
starts
can come
coming
here.
here. Even if it takes a long time,
Good.
it's
I
a,
will wait
it's
for
a
him.
long shot, but a good one.
Right. So he
And I'll
leaves
start casting the
the message. All right, go ahead.
message, yeah. But first, I just want to remember the name.
First, I
of
just
it.
want to
Hi!
remember the name
It's
of the.
me!
Something
Brighto!
It's Hashi.
How you doing?
Hashi.
Hashi, yeah.
Ayashi.
It's right.
It's Brightle from BDC. You probably remember us. I need your help. You're strong enough.
Kisses, bye. Call me.
I'm asking this outside of character. It's south, right? The
North.
way to the
Yeah, it's the island of Bahrl in the Wuju village. It's in the mountains.
Wuju village.
It's not Huju, where we are right now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it is Wuju village.
It's
Yes.
it's south. Okay, but okay.
It's really inside the village. It's deep inside the village.
Okay. Come towards Wuju.
Village, please.
The Eye of Twilight.
Calls.
Wait.
Okay, it
Oh,
works. Staves.
Who you messaging?
Hashi.
Hashi.
Okay.
You
You need
hear?
to open the barrier, by the way, Torbjorn.
You
What,
hear?
what?
You are the one that needs to open the barrier first.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
You hear in your mind like a few moments pass, and you hear,
Oh my god.
that was weird. I remember you. I don't know if my dad would let me go, but I can ask. The Eye of Twilight seems important. Okay, bye. I hope he gets this message. How does this work?
I love it.
I think I have to send a message
Yep.
for the father.
Yeah.
Because he will think the kid is joking.
Obviously.
Okay, I'll start messaging the father.
Go ahead.
We're just staring at him.
He's Butsu, by the way.
Hey Butsu,
It's
right over here. I just sent a message to your kid. It would be really nice to have him helping us.
Oh, okay.
There's 3 left.
Yeah.
Believe him, please.
Okay. Imagine if the kid dies coming here like alone.
You
Boy.
hear
The
Butsu's
power
voice.
that he has, I don't believe that he would die.
You hear
Boy.
Butsu say, yeah. Hi, Brighto. Things are not good here.
Oh,
Nonsense.
I will believe him. Wait, Hashi. I'm talking to someone.
That's why I really see.
If you have need of me, tell me. And
Sorry.
that was it.
of course. Why didn't I? This is Brighto talking.
Yeah.
Why didn't I tell him to come too? Because they are really
Yes!
strong all together. We could
Yes!
just bring all of the wood weavers and just.
Can you like send it again? Like ask
I
him.
have to rest a
Brighto's
bit.
just like sending messages left, right, and center. He's a fax machine, dude.
After a
Oh.
short rest, I can send more, but right
Brighto, aka Gmail.
Yeah,
Gmail.
let's start moving as soon as we can. Did
Alright.
Yeah,
we
talk
slept?
about this song though.
We slept, right? No.
Yeah. I think you did. No, wait, no, you haven't slept after the
No.
fight.
No, yeah, I
After
think
the
No,
fight,
we
we
slept
slept.
on the
It's
boat.
nighttime.
Yeah, on the
only.
boat.
Only on the boat.
Yeah.
I'm
You didn't
enjoying this
So
soundtrack.
we're probably tired. We should rest, right?
I mean, you could.
Isn't
this is
it
going.
day?
I
How do
kinda
we
need.
feel?
I kind of need to go to Tevasa as soon as possible because
I know,
You-
but we didn't sleep. That's why I'm asking. I don't want
You
to take an
feel-
exhaustion point.
You feel a little bit tired. Yeah. You feel a little
But I
bit
think
tired.
we did slept because
But you said no. What happened was you
Nope.
slept on the
The
boat.
boat.
I
because
think.
Sid took an
Nope.
exhaustion point out. We talked about
on the
it.
boat.
Yeah, you slept on the boat.
On the boat. That's why I
Yeah,
only
so,
took one
yeah.
out.
You
I
slept
have
on the
to-
boat. Then you went atop Wuju village. It was morning.
Yeah.
It was top of the morning. Now it would be midday.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I thought we didn't sleep since the fight.
Yeah.
That's why. I'm
Sade
asking.
is still
No, we didn't.
exhausted.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
We're fine
so
then.
yeah, we have to keep that in mind. Perception checks, all ability checks are at disadvantage.
Yeah,
we
oh.
have to keep
Oops.
that in mind.
I did one.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
So-
We'll that one was useless either way.
Let's go.
Rude.
Right, you guys are moving. So he
yeah.
told you to move through
Opposite
to
side.
opposite side of where
North.
you came
Yeah.
from. All right.
We
So
go.
you move there. Torbjorn, you're walking ahead as you're the one who holds the key, and you're kind of like walking, trying to feel where the end of the barrier is until you boop, just hit your nose on it. You found it. What are you gonna do?
He tries to remember what Yi did.
Master
And
Yeet
tries-
put the spear on the ground and rotated it clockwise.
He tries to do the same.
All right. As you put the spear on the ground and you rotate it clockwise, doesn't do anything.
Try the other way.
He rotates the other way.
As you rotate it counterclockwise, the barrier begins to open, and sort of a door forms for you guys to walk out of. And you are
Yeah.
met with a very different landscape once again. Everything is sort of dead around. The soil barely has any grass, and you see bodies and vestiges of armor laying down, as well as broken houses all over.
Are you guys passing through?
Yep.
Yeah.
I close the portal before they pass.
Little shit.
All right, so who's going first here? Who would go first? Who would pass through first?
I would
Sure.
go.
Okay.
It would be Brighto first. So Brighto, roll dexterity check for me, and you roll dexterity check as well, Torbjorn.
Torvin.
Just a straight
Yeah.
dex.
Straight dexterity.
Oh boy.
boy.
It's the torching again, man.
Fuck.
Imagine.
Gladly, you're slow as fuck. So you're walking through the portal, and Torbjorn just rotates it the other way. The portal closes, and you are moving slow enough to the point where you're not gonna lose your head by moving through the barrier, and you just bump your head into it.
Torbjorn?
Imagine killing him like that.
Torbjorn laughs, but then understands that okay, this shit is dangerous. It just opens.
Little shit.
Okay, you rotate it counterclockwise again, and you open the barrier. Barrier's open, guys, if you want to leave.
I'm staring at Torvin like.
Torbjorn is deadly
Yeah.
focused on the head, like he doesn't move.
You know you could have cut me in half, right? You dumb.
Well, it's a new thing. I didn't know what
New phone, who
Yeah,
this?
you can try new things, but be more careful.
Well,
I run outside very quickly.
Okay, Sage just whoop, jumps outside.
Like,
I'll go real slow. looking at Thorian real slow.
going backwards, like.
Okay.
Eclipse, how about you?
I'll just pass by and say I don't want to be the fourth head, so please be careful.
All right, they all pass on through. Brighto takes an extra moment and just looking at you, staring very judgingly of you. What do you do, Torbjorn?
I go through the barrier,
All right,
and once I get the other side, I close it.
you remove the spear, and as you remove the spear and pass onto the other side, you lay it down on the ground again, rotate it the other way, close it once more. All right. So, are you guys heading towards Tevasa?
I'll just
Yeah.
as we are going.
Just give me a second, Bright. I'm so sorry. I just read what Torbjorn said in chat.
Yeah.
What?
Zoe took a
Oh.
shit in your room.
Oh yeah.
Oh!
I'm so sorry. Okay, I've got my focus back. Yeah.
I just wanna go towards Eclipse and you like this. After we deal with all this stuff, we can just go to a place that I once were. It's called a Placidium.
Okay, I guess.
I talked with my mom there. You will like it.
Your mom?
Might help you.
Oh.
Yeah.
All the jokes.
Okay, if you think it will help me, I'll gladly
think
go
so.
there with you. I trust you.
Thank you.
Anya.
And walk.
Okay.
Walk me out of this!
My fucking god. They hug each other and then
Lake. No.
and then after that, you guys can move on to Tevasa. So, here, one thing. Sade, you are going to be the one who would be most familiar with the journey ahead. Hi, Dad. With the journey ahead. So, if you would like to lead their journey, you would be the only one
Yeah,
able to do so. All right.
Yeah, also was in the front for the wood job. So
All right. So I would like you to roll
Disadvantage.
a survival check with disadvantage.
okay, guys, we dying though because I'm exhausted. So I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Next time. You know.
Wait, me
Oh,
too?
9.
No, just
Yeah,
her.
I could take
Oh.
cover. Never mind.
So,
It's a
as
9.
you're
Dying.
leading them through the forest, it takes you
Oh shit! Sorry.
the better part of the day to reach it. You get lost in, a few of the bushes and trees.
Or that way.
Yeah, you're kind of
This way.
confused. Like, you swear to God that you've seen that tree, but then that tree also looks familiar. You're not sure.
That tree looks familiar.
And then you walk on through, and eventually come to
Sorry.
Narnia. Oh.
come to the slope that leads on down to Tevasa. And this is a village that you guys can see. You arrive late at night. It is a village that you guys can see is
But in the
So-
afternoon.
no, you have arrived right now at night. You started at
Damn.
midday. You took the whole time because of your check.
Damn. Sorry,
Walking
guys.
about. So you see the village is now like covered in this like makeshift. It's a village. It probably has like a few hundreds of inhabitants from what you remember as well, Sade. So it has sort of this makeshift palisade, like wooden stakes risen as a wall around the place there, and it seems like from where you are right now, there are lights. The villagers seem to be moving about, but it's not as joyful as you remembered from a few years ago when you defended this along with Ari. So you guys are like sort of on the slope that goes down to it.
I share that
Yeah,
information. That something doesn't feel
It's night. It's night already.
Yeah, nighttime.
Yeah,
So
So Eclipse would already passed by.
you would have passed it. Yeah.
Okay. Because I had something prepared for that today.
All right. If you wish to roleplay that part, we can go back to the moment it happens.
It's just really quickly. I wanted to try calm emotions as that's going through him.
All right. Does he have to make a save?
Yeah, if he wants to deny it, could
What-
just.
What is he cannot deny it in this state. He cannot like accept the spell. He cannot accept he
It's not
does
a
not
thing?
have he does not have control.
Okay.
What is
Okay.
the save that he has to make?
It's a charisma one.
All right. So Eclipse, you are going to roll a charisma saving throw at advantage.
You bitch.
How do I do it at advantage?
It should ask you, or
Oh,
else
Normal.
you just roll
it's
twice.
a combo box.
If it doesn't show you any box asking you for the time,
Right.
just roll
Roll
twice.
twice, yeah.
Just roll twice. We'll fix that.
There
later.
you go.
All right.
Yeah,
Damn.
he saves.
So
Yeah, think.
as you
Nah, nothing.
attempt to use calm emotions on him, and you try to reach into his brain and his personality, in that state, it feels like a fortress almost. Feels like there's nothing there. There's no person in his twilight mode. It's as if it's detached from him. You can't quite reach into it, into the personality, to calm it. All right. So you guys arrive in the village of Tevasa.
Yep.
What is it that you wish to do? Gates are open on this side. On the other side, as you come down the slope, the other side of the village is not like too big. The village, you can see that the gates are closed.
There isn't anyone at the gates.
No, it's just open.
I want to go look around and see if I find anything strange.
All right, like outside the village.
Yeah.
Roll a perception check for me.
Bye.
As Eclipse just kind of like goes off to the side and begins looking about. All right. You don't notice anything different or like anything out of the ordinary, I would say. However, with that, you do notice that a lot of the houses on the side where the gate is closed, as you sort of like move like on the slope and around, trying to look at it, you notice that those houses have like very like makeshift quick repairs. There's like wooden boards slapped over them and like nailed to the houses. The wall seems to be like the palisade they have of wooden stakes is better built towards the other side. And towards that side, you see now there's like a vast tree line. It goes sort of into a forest. And looking inside the village, the villagers are there. They're talking to each other. There's some that are repairing their houses. But other than that, you don't notice anything strange.
Okay.
So, you guys just walk into Tevasa. Where are you headed?
Are we looking for a place to sleep or?
Yeah, I'll look for the first person around
All right.
to talk to.
You find a sort of what seems to be a young man around, walking around, bald. Because fuck you.
Hi, Anya.
What do you ask?
I'll just go hi.
Hi.
We're looking for someone to take a rest.
Oh, sure.
Where there might.
You just go over there, and he points like to a big building like in the center of town, all made of wood. There's repairs on it as well. It's not like wood woven. There's elements of it, but you can clearly tell that this was like rebuilt, and there probably wasn't a wood weaver here, and so they just built the house naturally. It's just a wooden sort of tavern with a wooden roof, as simple as possible. And he points out to it and he says, that's the mountain's toe. You can probably rest there.
That's a cool name. How's thing been here? You never have someone at the gates. You just let people in.
Yeah, not on this side. The other side is where the danger comes from.
Can't they just go around?
Beasts aren't that smart.
Beasts?
Yes, we've been dealing with the attack of creatures. They've destroyed a lot of our town recently. We have to keep this gate open because there's people that travel up the mountain and down from the mountain. And it's the only way they have of getting here. We've been attacked by this very large beast. It has many eyes.
When did he attack?
Well, the beast attacked, I believe, 2 days ago. It usually waits and attacks a period of, I would say, a week. So next attack would probably be next week.
Is it attack by night or by day?
Oh, it's completely random.
And who's taking care of those attacks?
Well, we have Enagon. He's sort of the head of town here. He's the one who's coordinating everyone to defend Tevasa, but we don't have help from outside.
That's why we're here.
Oh, you've been sent.
Yeah. Where can we find this Enagon?
Enagon should live, and he points to the side closest to the other gate that is closed, which would be sort of like the western side of town. He points towards this building. It is sort of like a very or northwestern part of town. It's a very humble house, but it has it's slightly bigger than the rest, but it has this flower garden up front. It has like more space, more land that the guy seems to own, and he points towards that. This is like not a huge village, as I said. You see like people walking about, but there's like a few hundreds here probably.
Okay. I'll go for the party. Do you guys want to go there before sleep, just so they know we are here if they need something?
We were told to deal with this situation of the beasts, and then so they could be recruited after. So I guess we should inform.
All right.
We shall go there then.
All right, you guys go up to the house. It has like a small fence around it, like it goes up to your like penis, and it has like a small garden gate that you guys can open in order to like enter and go towards the main house. There are lights up on the house on the second floor. It's sort of like a very common sort of build. It's filled with repairs. There's like evidence of wood weaving, of the wood sort of growing naturally at the corners of the house, but the rest is just patches. It's just boards of wood that are placed around it. So do you guys just go inside the garden to go knock on the door, or what do you do? All right, who's knocking?
Not me.
Well, I'll do it.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'll keep.
You'll be the
Very
knocker.
terrible at
I'll
talking,
keep
though,
Eclipse
sure.
behind. He will keep himself behind.
Okay. So you go there, you knock on the door. The door cranks open, and you see before you sort of this man with it's a shaved head. You notice like the little, like I have in my head, the little like dots of hair
Everyone
there.
is shaved there?
No, I was just memeing, but this one is actually like this.
Policity.
And he has this like very gray and poorly kept beard, sort of like a tuft of beard that he has. Probably you judge looking at his face, probably in his 50s. However, he's very tall, and sort of like well built. There's a little tummy, what I'm saying. And he goes, how can I help you?
Hanagon, right?
That is me, yes?
Yeah. We were sent by the High of Twilight to help you with the situation.
With the beast?
Yeah.
Finally. I've requested help to the main island very, very long ago, but I never got anything.
The things around Ionia aren't going really well.
We are isolated here. I did not know.
But you said a long time ago.
Yes.
Has this been happening a lot?
It's been going on for probably 3 months. We've had to rebuild our village almost every week.
That seems weird.
Can you describe the beast for us?
Yes, it is a Volkodalk. It's
a what now?
Volkodalk. Volkodalk. You recall this because someone tried to sell you Volkodalk acid in Ionia City.
Yeah.
And he goes, it's sort of like a giant frog with a huge mouth and probably like 20 eyes.
Cool.
So, something similar to Grum?
What is a grump?
Grump doesn't have that many eyes.
Never mind, just
What's a Grum?
Just never mind.
Never mind them.
Yeah, please continue.
Is it just one? Is it more than one?
I sadly have no clue. There are no telling marks. There could be two attacking us alternatively or switching up, but
But you only see one at a time.
Only one at a time, yes.
Have you detected any weaknesses from that monster?
His belly seems weak.
Have you noticed where they come from? Because we
Yes.
just heard they attacked and you just confirmed it every week. I don't think we can afford to wait a week.
The forest. And he points like behind his house towards the direction where the other gate is facing.
Mm-hmm.
They come from the forest there.
So just looking around there.
Maybe that would be a good option. I wish I had more, but I cannot send my people into the forest alone.
That's okay.
They're not capable of it.
So what was exactly the last time that the attack happened?
It's, I believe 2 days ago.
So we have kind of 5 days.
Maybe, yes.
That's why.
They attack completely randomly. They don't choose.
But they always come from the same side, right?
Yes, the beast always comes from the northwestern north side of our village, from the forest. Never tried anything different. Hence why we can't tell, and I can't hurt the beast properly. So I cannot put a mark on it to see if it's the same one or not.
We will take a rest. And probably in the morning we'll start hunting something or start looking for something.
Very well.
Is there anyone else that might have any kind of information or...
I've always been at the front lines. Whenever the beast comes, I'm probably the one who knows it best. The only thing that I can tell you now, as he sort of like rolls up one of his sleeves, he shows this sort of like huge acid mark. His skin is completely like almost burnt off, and you can see the muscle and like a thin layer of skin now forming over it. The beast, there's acid within its mouth.
Kind of.
Do you have anyone that can guide us through the forest?
We have not gone there for 3 months. All of the people that would otherwise hunt there for food will not step foot there anymore, and I will not allow them. I'm sorry to put you in this danger, but
That's okay.
I have to protect my people.
No worries.
Does it seem intelligent enough, or it's just a savage attack?
It comes here, it feeds on our beasts, destroys our town, and then leaves.
It's like it's commanded to do so.
No, if it's feeding.
I don't understand. I wouldn't understand it even if it was the case, but it seems like it just comes here for easy food. Sadly or gladly, only 2 of my villagers have died to the beasts, as it fed on them as well.
We'll see what we can do about it.
Thank you. I'm
Thank us
sorry
later.
again. Have a good night.
You too.
And he closes the door. What do you guys do?
Let's find a room to sleep.
All right. So you guys go to the mountain's toe. And as you walk in, this is probably the worst inn you've been in. It is very small. There's like 4 tables. 2 of them are taken. To your right, immediately, you see the bar with the bartender behind it, and a little room behind where you would assume the food comes. On the opposite side, stairs lead upward to what you would think would be the rooms, but it is so poorly kept. It smells like piss. There's probably spoiled food being delivered at the table, and even like looking at the tankards and the cups that they use, some of them are cracked wooden cups. Even the ones were made of bone seem to be chipped. It's a sort of, a little bit disturbing if you were, with health inspection or something. But the man at the bar that you see, he's got like a short black hair and a very, very well trimmed beard, probably like up to his clavicle. He's this one, if you saw a little bit of a tummy on the other one, this one has more of it. And you can tell that it's probably, the beard tummy. It's sort of like as he moves, it kind of like bounces to each side with him. But yeah, he's at the bar right now and talking to one of the customers that is sitting on one of the little stools there. What do you do?
I want to talk to the manager because this place is a wreck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Brighto just extends his hand like, no, but doesn't do nothing, just...
And you hear him go, "Oh, hi. Good night and welcome to the mountain's toe.
Yeah, what's your best room? I want conditions to sleep.
Well, we've got 3 rooms. You can definitely take one of them."
Which is the best one, please?
They're all the best.
One of them.
I turn around, go to Brighto. You deal with this. I can't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's better. Hey, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, you have the 3 rooms available?
No, there's only one of them available.
Good, we want that one. Sure.
All right.
You have food?
If you pay a little bit extra, I can move you to another room.
If I save you from the beast, I don't have to pay.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm learning.
Yes, I'm proud.
Fuck!
Damn it!
Hey, it's a coin flip. It's a coin flip. Wait, it's a coin flip. It might work. It might not, depending how much he's afraid.
Can I throw in a stair there, like?
He goes. Upstairs to the right. And he
Seems
moves back.
Well, upstairs to the right, guys. I think.
I do one clap, and then I just say like, okay, I'll be back.
All right, all right.
I'll go inspect the room.
Let's go
Gotcha.
up.
So as you guys
Stare going in the room as
Like-
CSI style.
We have
Like
some
putting on
dust here.
Putting on the putting on the gloves. UV
With the blue
light.
lights, yeah.
UV light.
So
Marks in the ceiling.
you guys enter the room and instantly you smell sweat. It has
Lovely.
one bed and the
sleep
wood
outside,
is
boys.
all rotten completely. Istera, Eclipse walks in and your light that comes from the cracks of your body begins to glow brighter and brighter as you go deeper into the night, and you begin sort of throwing it around the room to inspect it. I would like you to make an investigation check for me, please.
Oh my god.
Man,
Gonna fight some cum stains.
you
It's
wanted
your
this.
fault. Yeah, it's your fault.
All right.
Oh boy.
So as you
Okay, you see nothing. Cool.
you begin like walking through, you're just so disturbed by the smell that you can't even like look at the ground, and your face is just drawn away from the bed. Like you swear to God you spotted something there, but your face is just and then then it hits you. You know this smell. It smells just like Torbjorn.
You gotta start doing better than that, Onion.
Oh!
You gotta start doing better than that, my dude. I've become the easy punchline. Yeah, you gotta start doing better than that.
Damn. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So you guys walk in?
Yep.
All right.
Well,
As
Yes.
all of you walk into the room.
I'm not there.
Oh, you're not there. Okay. So as
Yeah, it was a.
Brighto
I'll-
and Torbjorn walk into the room, you guys instantly notice there's a small little poop in the right corner. It's,
Oh.
You swear to God that's gotta be human, but you're not sure. Could be like
I'm sleeping on the bed. I don't care.
Yeah, I think I'll stay outside.
I'll
For the
sleep
night.
outside. Yeah.
Wait,
So-
I'll inspect outside, see if it's better than the room
I'll sleep
actually.
outside.
all right. So as you look, you're inspecting the corridor, I would assume.
No,
Yeah.
no,
No, like-
outside.
Actually outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
The trees.
Yeah, see, it doesn't smell like shit in here or out here. So it's instantly better.
Yeah, I'm not sleeping on that room.
As you guys are passing by, the guy goes, "Hey, I gave you the room for free."
Well, it's
Yeah.
still shit, so doesn't
You
matter if
still
it's
have
free.
the room, so
Yeah,
good luck.
just give me a
Ah.
pillow and I'll sleep in the corridor for
I
for
will
hell's
not.
sake.
Heroes are lost in this world. If you're supposed to save us,
Cleaning too.
I'm
Well, I
supposed
need
to
to
save
sleep.
you and not supposed to smell shit while I'm sleeping.
it's the smell of nature, man.
Good. I'll
Bad
go to the
nature.
nature then.
Yeah, go
Bad
sleep on
nature.
it.
Very well. And he goes back to doing whatever the fuck he was doing there with the drinks, probably just looking at them and spitting on the cups. So you guys walk outside. You manage to find a little tree, I guess, to hold yourselves all up against. You guys may mark a long rest unless you want to do anything else before bed.
I
Say,
do want-
say the wind to do something, I think.
There you go. What do you want to do?
First of all, are we like close to the? Because I know we're close to a forest, but because it's an island, we are like close to free fall or something.
No.
Beach? Are we like in the middle?
You're sort of like you're nearby the coast. So
Yeah,
the coast is probably like a few miles away east. But from the slope where you came from, now this is like sort of a plain area that goes into the forest towards the north and northwestern side, and then towards the east you would have the sea, and east and a little bit of northeast you should have the sea, and it's spottable from where you came from, but now that you're in town you can't really see it, but you're not close to any.
Though?
It's a few miles away.
Okay. I'm just trying to find like a proper place where are you visiting.
You can probably find like that way, the to the northeast or eastern side of Bahrl, you can probably, or of Tevasa, you can find forest or an area with more trees and plants that would probably seem suitable to bury the rotting head of your best friend.
Yeah, thank you for that information. Yes, I will go there then.
Okay, so
because it wasn't, enough to kill her.
Does she lose an eye as she's doing this?
No, come on. So you move into the forest, and the moonlight shining down upon this place that you find. Manage to dig a hole there. You diggy hole for a little bit. And
I want to find like a place that it's recognizable, like
100%.
Either close to a stone or something.
100%. And you diggy hole a little bit, and you manage to place the head inside, cover it up, grab a few rocks that are around, form sort of like this little pile next to this tree that has these magically colored leaves, as you're very used to here in Ionia. It's a very sort of thin tree. It's almost like the wood twisted itself and rotated from the ground up into that shape. And you bury the head next to that tree. Grab a few things and rocks, a few flowers, and put it on top. Is there anything that you would wish to add to it?
Yes, I wanna try to, I don't know, find like a bigger, cleaner stone, and I wanna engrave.
That's easy enough to do. You find like a sort of like it's a like lighter gray stone that you can place, sort of stick on the ground, and would serve as a graveyard here for Ari. What do you wish to engrave there?
Here lies Ari, the Nine Tails. This like the main, and then in smaller, I want to add Protector of Ionia, Daughter of Solana and Melo. Miss dearly, may she always be free. And that's it.
You carve that with the daggers. It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
With your magical daggers to carve through the stone. You leave the head there, and you're pretty confident that it will be kept safe. All right. Do you go back then after that and join with the group? They were like having the conversation and stuff, by the way. So if you like, there's still a little bit of time that you would have, like while you were doing this, that's when they left the place and are now like finding some tree to just fucking rest against. So is there anything else you want to do? Do you want to stay here? Do you want to go meet them?
I want to stay just a bit and just give my time.
All right. But then you would return to...
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So you wait there and you think about all the times that you were with her, and the moments that you spent, and even the day that you saved her from the Azakana that consumed her soul. Until you then return the town, expecting to like walk into the mountain stow, and as you like going up against the door, you see to the side on like a tree, all three of them are just
Please,
sleeping there. Eclipse kind of like against a little bit against Brighto. Torbjorn is just like holding the spear like this, like drooling a little bit. Brighto has like the crystal against his chest, looking a little bit weird. He like opens his eyes for a second, then closes them. But you see all of the three there.
Okay, I got it. Okay then, sure. Can I climb up the tree?
Sure, easy enough for you to do. You jump up and climb up on the tree, and you rest on one of the branches, the bigger one, so that you don't fall on top of them.
Yes.
And yeah, you guys may mark a long rest.
Yeah, I wanted just to before I sleep.
Okay, yeah.
As we are outside and stuff, I wanna take
Look at the stars.
I wanna take a minute with a crystal. I want to try to reach to Soraka.
But without casting message, right? Or sending?
Yeah, no, just looking for some kind of guidance.
All right, okay.
From her or from the stars or something. I don't know. I'll keep looking at the stars and the crystal and the stars and the crystal. And I'm worried about Eclipse. I'm worried about what's happening with him.
All right. So as you do that, you begin looking at the crystal, and then you look at the stars and try to envision Soraka here. Night is quiet. See the people walking about, and eventually the lights go out. But nothing comes to you.
I'll then go.
You just remember that you are able to stabilize him momentarily. You've seen it with your shield, and you've seen Soraka do it. But you also remember Soraka telling you that if that happens a lot, it might be dangerous to him.
Yep.
And that's why she would keep him like for a few days if needed. If this was had happened for like, I don't know, weeks, she would keep him in sort of environments where she could mimic the sun or mimic the moonlight so that it would stabilize him a little bit. And he never really noticed it. He never really knew that that's what she was doing, but she told you. That's what you remember. All right. Anyone else want to do anything before sleeping? Torbjorn, anything?
Torbjorn would like to think on what Shen told him about what he meant in the learning the skill to protect his friends and to purge the.
Okay, so are you thinking about one of them individually or about both of them?
I'm thinking about both of them because Torbjorn's still divided on what to choose.
All right, roll a wisdom check for me real quick. This is considered meditation, so you have advantage due to Cannon's mark.
Okay.
Oof.
Wait, I can see it. Wait, where is?
You.
Oh, you
got
can see it.
Wow, double nat 1.
Wait until you see it, buddy.
Double nat 1. Okay.
Welcome back, Thorbjorn.
Holy
Okay, wait.
How do
shit.
you get the with advantage for?
Double nat 1.
Beautiful.
That is
Beautiful.
It's
interesting.
the tree. It's the tree, dude.
Yeah, you're not
No,
sleeping
it
very
was.
well.
You're still smelling the room.
Okay, let me
Oh boy.
keep track of
Double
this.
nat 1. Okay.
So You fell asleep.
Yeah. Too tired from the trip.
Yeah, you fell asleep. All right. That was eventful.
Wow. Okay. So.
Holy shit! I'm so sorry, dude. That feels so
No,
bad.
no. I think it's more.
It's a shock. It's just...
How double nat ones? Just.
Hey man, here's what it is. Okay, so you guys may mark the long rest, and
it's done.
you can wake the fuck up as the sun rises.
No longer exhausted.
You're no longer exhausted. And
oh, I forgot something, but I can do it in the morning, sure.
Tell me.
I just wanted to take a minute and try to call Argas and ask him if he knows anything about the beasts because of the acid, since he's acid demon. He could know some.
The poisonous demon.
Yeah.
Different things. But you reach out into your mind to talk to Argath again.
Keeps not answering.
You wait a few moments. And complete silence. He is not answering. But you understand that this is probably not because he's angry at you, okay? Okay, he's not answering the text instantly. It's not because he's ignoring you, okay? It's because he's doing other things.
Yeah,
that's why he's not answering instantly, okay?
He's with another woman. That's what's happening.
He has a job, he works full time,
Yeah,
trying to raise
sure.
children.
Yeah, I know.
I help him and suddenly he's gone. Okay, cool. Cool. Thanks.
He is a very powerful demon, so you understand that you probably don't always have access to him. You have access to his power because he's borrowing it to you, but you probably don't always have access to his knowledge. Only when he chooses to do so.
That's a little thing.
As you say that, demon bursts out and no.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys wake up in the morning. People are already already moving about the city. People are already fucking in the middle of the street. 8 a.m. in the morning. But yeah, everyone's moving about. You see even Enagon is at his garden taking care of the flowers. And what do you guys do? The day is yours, Big Dong Club.
I wanna go talk to Torbjorn.
Okay.
To see if he can help me meditate or help me with that, since he's a monk.
He's not a monk.
Well, he's something.
He's going through an identity crisis right now.
But the natural one.
All right, go ahead, guys.
Torbjorn. Good morning,
yes.
by the way.
Morning.
Well, I want to ask you something. Shen told me about the meditation, since, well, I guess you're more used to it than most people here. I would like to ask you for some aid on how to meditate and, well, that stuff.
Well, I'm more of a practical kind of guy, so well, just since I found that this
You can't meditate?
yeah, I can, but I'm more practical. I don't know how to explain per word, so just just put yourself on a comfortable position.
Okay, I sit down.
Okay.
With
It
my
sits
legs
down
crossed.
for you.
Yeah.
Okay, and ever since I got the Spear of Ascension, I felt that I've meditated a little bit better, because it channels a lot of Ionia's powers, or spirit per se. So I hand him the spear. So I want you to grab this and then try to focus on the spear and let your mind go somewhere. I don't know, I just do it.
Okay, I can try it.
All right.
Do I?
Roll a wisdom check for me. Just a straight check. It should be on the number above your wisdom. which is your modifier there.
Like that?
Yeah, like that. All right. A second. Run some math real quick.
I would like to help him, like release, like while he's holding the spear.
While he's holding your spear, what would you like to do?
Yeah, I would hold my spear at the same time with both hands, and try to channel some of my ki onto it.
All right, Torbjorn, you make a wisdom check.
I would be watching this, right?
Yeah. You would be watching them, yeah. Saint's just above, like, what the?
Now you can fucking dice.
All right. Eclipse. You hold on to Torbjorn's spear, and you close your eyes and try to slow down your mind. As you feel your hands like getting warmer and warmer as this strange mist begins flowing around them, Torbjorn, you lose a key point.
Okay.
You now see yourself sitting down on this darkness, this sort of space doesn't have any end or any beginning. And then two spotlights shine bright, one silver and one gold. And on each spotlight you see yourself. And the silver spotlight stops and glows only dimly as the golden light increases and increases. And you try to look at your hand, but as you look at your hand, you find yourself under the golden spotlight. You look in front of you, and the much snappier, bitchier version of you is standing right across, glowing under dim silver light. And then the light flashes, and then it glows dimly again. You outside, Torbjorn, see the coloration of his skin go from the golden, or the cracks on his skin that emit this sort of light that's almost like a mist. You see it glow golden and steady golden, and then suddenly it flashes silver, and then it returns to gold. This is what you learn, Eclipse, and what you see during your meditation.
Well, I give back the staff to Torbjorn and thank him for the meditation session, I guess.
Now just try to remember what you felt, and then try to replicate every time you want to meditate.
I'll probably do that every morning.
All right.
Sometimes it's better at night, or when you just, because it's calmer.
Stop, bitch. Stop.
Like it?
Okay.
Right, also goes closer and helps Eclipse come up.
Well,
I'm so sorry, man. I've been holding it in. I'm so sorry.
You what?
Oh my god. Okay, let's move on. You help Eclipse stand up, yeah?
Yeah.
I spat all over my screen, dude. Holy fucking shit.
I guess you've been holding it for long.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. All right. So, you guys wake up. Sade, you watch this from up the tree. They don't notice you up there, by the way.
Cool.
So, what do you guys do? The day is yours. After that meditation,
Let's look for tracks, maybe.
We should
Let's start
investigate. Yeah.
from
Alright.
somewhere. Yeah.
so you're going
I
outside
jump.
to the forest? Oh, you jump? Good.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, that was a nice.
Oh, hi. See.
Yeah, that was an interesting experience this morning. Yeah, I just looked at Darmian and Eclipse like, cool. Yeah, we should.
Do you
Search
need help
for
meditating too, Sade?
Nah. Thanks.
Hey, you little
You know-
bitch! She's your friend.
You know,
Anadol.
I was at Placidium where they
Torbjorn looks
meditate.
confused.
You know. So.
Well,
Alright.
let's.
Yeah, let's just go to the forest and
Let's go.
investigate. Yeah.
Let's do
Sade,
it.
can you lead the way with your, instincts?
Oh, you're not
and-
exhausted anymore, right?
Not
Um,
exhausted.
Yeah, it's my
Tell me
place. I've
something.
fought here before. Yes.
Yeah.
With the tooth. No, it's a claw. I never know if it's a tooth
I
or a
have
claw.
both.
She has a claw and a tooth.
I have both. What's
Okay, you-
important is that tooth.
You can turn invisible, right?
Nope.
No,
They are.
that wasn't the thing.
I take out the tooth and the
Yeah.
claw. Basically, they have essence, but they don't really do a thing. And I just,
They have
Hmm.
lost their properties.
yeah, because we
Oh.
killed the owners. Yeah, like I have
Me.
information here about the tooth, but do I, as say, understand it? Know it? Okay.
9.
How can I play with it then?
Oh, well, meditate.
Do you really need help with that?
No, because
I mean,
I don't know. The fact that
where do we start?
I
Okay.
have
So we-
no idea
Yeah,
So
you pick
you
how
pick it
to
up.
understand it.
You
yeah,
pick it
you
up.
would
Yeah.
have to. You would have to probably
Meditate with it.
Gently
somehow.
pick it up.
ask someone.
Gently pick it up.
You would have
Yeah.
to ask
No,
someone
I need
probably.
to catch someone. Yeah.
Yeah.
From a
The o-
wolfie.
The Ophelis tribe, yes.
But that's the thing. If I don't sense anything, then why would I ask? You know. But now I want to ask because I know because of.
I don't
Well,
know.
you have
You
the-
know, Sade doesn't.
Yeah, no, but Sade has the tooth,
That's what I
but
mean.
since the tooth is not doing anything, you may be
Yeah, sure.
wondering
Yeah, we shall.
why did the whole body disappear and only the tooth?
Remains.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
what a
that's
mystery.
Shen or something. Oh, woof.
All right.
Yeah.
And you can also meditate with it.
Yeah.
Apparently,
but yeah.
meditation's the answer for everything in life.
Yes. Last time I did, I had a terrible nightmare. But
I don't know why,
it was
but
very good.
meditating is becoming the sexual.
No, it's
Is
just for
gaining
you
a
guys.
sexual connotation. In,
I
Rune.
spent myself again. What the fuck?
Stop.
Need to control my saliva production. So you guys are heading out to the forest to look for
Yeah.
this. So who is heading? This
Sade.
Sade.
Okay, Sade is leading. Sade,
Yeah.
as you
Yes.
walk about this forest looking for tracks.
Have I?
No, it was on the other side. As you look for tracks, I would like you to roll a survival check for me.
No.
Normal roll.
I would say to Sade that if she sees anything dangerous, okay, she
No.
doesn't see anything. So
I see
never
no.
mind.
No, it take 10 more years to find something.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
So as you are walking through the forest and you look for
Oh,
tracks,
2. That was scary.
it takes you half an hour until you realize that you come up and like to this clearing and you're like pretty sure that this this has got to be the right direction. You've all been following, Sade. And you reach the clearing, and yeah, that's Tevasa. You've just gone in a circle for half an hour and returned to where you started.
Sade, just
Oh,
you're not on your days. You still.
I'll go in front.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay, you're
You
gonna
can try
lead the
to
way now.
smell the way.
I'll lead the way. Yeah, I'll use my smell to feel any kind of
Good.
acid smell or something,
Good.
since I know that.
Okay, second check. So we have a failure. Second check, Brighto. Make a perception check with advantage if you're relying on smell. However, the information that you are going to obtain is smell only.
I still have my eyes.
No.
That was just one roll.
Yeah, you can roll another.
Perception.
It's a natural 20. You're gonna teleport to the beast.
Fuck. It's not.
So, you begin heading towards the forest again. You know, Sade's kind of like kicking rocks and some roots and broken branches. A little bit sad that Sade's sad that happened. And you pick up on a very particular smell. It smells just like the outside of Vuju and the arm of Enagon. It smells like acid. This one is slightly different. You're having trouble picking up from where it comes from, but there's like a general area in front of you that you can see, and so you begin heading that way. You've picked up on the smell. So now that's a success. Who else would like to contribute to this? Torbjorn,
Oh,
are you raising your arm or?
No, I was just.
It was just making up with a smell, so you can just.
No, but I can.
Okay, how do you want to contribute? My God.
Well, the typical go up a tree and see what I can find.
All right, roll perception for me then. Regular.
Perception?
Yeah, regular roll. Because Brighto was doing something different. It's perception on smell. I'm gonna consider it a different thing.
Oh, fucking fuck dices.
You climb up the tree. It's pretty easy to you to climb up it, and you begin glancing about the treetop and the canopies. You do spot something. Towards the center of the forest, there's one tree that stands out from all of the others because it has no leaves.
Oh.
It is just branches that are twisted and keep twisting towards the sky, and they have no evidence of life in them. They're like this darkened, rotten wood.
Guys,
Yeah?
I think. Why? It's not a human we're fighting against.
There might be another beast around.
Sorry, continue.
There's amidst the trees. There's only one dead tree, like one dead tree, right ahead. So I think the beast might be nearby.
How far?
Mr. DM.
Really far?
Probably about 500 feet from you.
Probably by 500 feet. Na direção do gajo. 500 feet. Probably 500 feet ahead.
Ok, eu ganhaste.
He did it! Yeah! Throwback! Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay, so you
We
guys
should
hit.
go stealthier then.
Alright.
Still kicking a rock.
Sage just pissed, man.
Fine.
Alright, so if you guys are going stealthily, I would like all of you to roll. Stealth
Yeah,
checks.
I was going to say about it. You should go ahead, Sade.
And I'm like, okay.
I'll tap her in the shoulder
Oh, okay. Whew.
to cast enhance ability on her.
Okay.
Do I want advantage?
You
Yes.
normally have advantage on stealth or
No.
not?
No.
No.
Nope. I had with
I'm-
the 2.
I do have to
No?
ask you if you want stealth on this stealth advantage on the stealth or in perception though.
Perception. If you let me choose that. Then no.
Yeah, I'll ask you if you want one or on another. I'll do the perception then.
So
I'll give her Howl's wisdom.
All right.
Yep.
You see Brighto focus on
With
the crystal,
impassibility.
his eyes glowing purple, this purplish blue color with the fumes coming out, these white and dark blue fumes, and holy fuck, Eclipse. And behind him, this astral owl
stealth.
begins to form as he then taps you on the shoulder. You now have advantage on perception checks, and you're going on ahead, right, Sade?
Can I bless her too?
Hey,
You can.
everyone, she needs all the help she can
Bless
get.
her is only on like 1 minute, so
No, but Asteri, is there anything that you want to throw on her? Not throw up on her. Don't do that.
No. I was gonna ask if I can use the blessing of the sun on her.
Yeah, you can.
oh.
Well, I want to.
All right. So you see Eclipse begin to form this like golden light around his hands, and then he sort of like blows it on top of you as it like floats slowly. And what does Blessing of the Sun do, Eclipse?
Gives you 2 armor constitution.
Armor class, exactly.
Armor
Yeah.
class, yeah.
So you have a +2 to your armor class right now. How is what is the duration on it? Does it say or does it not say anything?
1 minute.
Right, you'll have it for this next minute that you're going to be traveling around here, okay?
So I'm.
You gotta go
looking
fast.
for the-
All right, so
looking
you
for-
I'm gonna do this in sections because Sade's gonna go first, and then I'm gonna consider your stealth check separate to hers. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you move
Sade's
in.
ahead.
You move in closer, and you're pretty confident that you don't see, or that you're not seen. You're moving around from bush to bush, and like from tree to tree, pretty confidently and smoothly as your tails rustle the leaves a little bit, but don't make too much noise. And you approach the outer circle around this, or outer clearing around this tree. There's like this giant tree completely twisted, and the ground around it is darkened and black. You begin looking about, and you spot that the tree is sort of like hollow. It is a giant tree, and it is hollow inside, sort of like you see that there's probably a burrow underneath the roots of the tree. And looking at it, you begin sort of like approach it slightly from the side, and you begin hearing a sound kind of like
They are right beside me.
they are, no, you went ahead. They're
Oh,
like
yeah.
a few feet back, probably like I would say 50 feet back.
Okay. Then I'll quickly go back and tell them. I think it's probably inside the tree, maybe like a lair, and I think I heard like sleeping or some heavy breathing.
Why not just
Burn it
Burn it.
down. Yes.
No, that seems like a bad idea if it doesn't work.
we fight it?
But we don't need to burn all of this.
Not
That's-
this.
The tree's already dead.
Yeah, the rest might burn.
Isn't the tree in the middle of a clearing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
like
it's
that-
split
that-
up from a few trees, but there are a few branches of the tree that extend
Yeah,
like deeper into the
it's
canopy.
still
It's like a
giant.
giant tree.
Yeah.
Then sneak inside and.
I was thinking on using Torbjorn as a bait. I do have. I know it sounds dangerous, but I do have a lot of protection for you.
Oh.
So if
Sounds a
we
great
prepare
idea
this
to me.
well, we can have a round of surprise after Thorbjorn just bait the guy.
I thought you were on your bitchy mode, by the way, Eclipse.
He's
no,
not, he's not.
It's day.
Yeah, I know. So don't say it's a great idea, fucking asshole.
I think we hide.
mean-
Thorbjorn goes like, oh,
mean-
just like he did with the bird. I'm here.
Because that went
And
well.
That
Yeah,
might work here.
I have strength of the mountain that
I do have protection from acid for you, so
oh, you
we're
do?
good.
That's cool.
That's not a problem.
Where the fuck is strength of the
And
mountain?
I'll be taking off of the damage, so you'll be fine.
Yeah.
I can
I
try
mean,
to bless him again, I guess.
Is acid considered poison or not?
No, different
No,
thing.
it's acid.
And I'm fucked.
So should
we
we?
sneak inside then?
I think sneaking inside might go wrong. We
Yeah.
can just lure him outside.
Yeah, I think
and then
I think
throw
we can let Said do the assassinate, and then I'll be standing in front of him.
You're
And then
counting
since he's sleeping, he'll think I attacked him, and then he'll come for me, and then you guys can.
I don't know.
What if it's only not only one?
Did it seem big enough to see him from outside?
No, I just heard.
Yeah.
You just heard it. But you don't know how deep the hole is.
There
Well,
could
I think
be
we
more.
just lure him.
I grab the torch from the bag, from the and I close my eyes.
You're currently like 50 feet away from where Said was. You would have to move in with your stealth checks to be able to actually get a hold of where the guy is.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, I hand the torch to Said. Then
Did you roll that? Okay.
I roll a
Yeah,
15.
it's the same.
but-
Yeah, it's the same as me. So. Yeah, it should be
Are you
good.
going there,
roll-
Torbjorn?
No, you roll a 20. Oh no, you.
Eclipse rolled a 21. Eclipse is jumping from shadow to shadow, moving here. Whoop, whoop.
We're
Just
gonna
a
give
one?
it to Eclipse to check.
You
since
don't
he's
know
so-
that he's extra stealth.
Yeah, dude, just
Go.
No, I give
What
it
are
to
you
Said.
doing?
I give it to
Said
Said.
go.
I give it to Said.
All right.
And
Said, you go back, you close your eyes, and fuck. That's the
20
biggest blob of energy that you've ever seen in your life. And not only you see that, but there's a particular part that is very obscured. Inside wherever this creature is.
so, blob of light and obscure.
There's a blob of light, and it's like surrounded with shadow, and then there's a place that seems darker than the rest around you.
Oh fuck, a crystal, really?
That's what I was gonna ask. Like, if this acid effect also resembled the places where we fought the crystals. Yeah, I go back and I share with them.
The acid
How
doesn't.
deep? How deep
Is your
from
love?
how deep is your love?
How far away was the blob of energy from the entrance?
I would have to
Share that.
let me
Use a régua.
let me confirm that
Use
for
a
you.
reg-
Let me confirm that for you guys.
Um,
So it would be probably. Are you 65, 60 feet?
It's basically what we walked.
Yeah.
um,
So since it's a big blob, Said you can fire in. You can fire.
No.
at,
With that information, we know that we don't have to kill the creature. We can just probably kill the
we don't
crystal
know if
and-
it's the
Fix them
The
if we have
Quista?
to.
we still
It's a-
don't know
it's
how
a
to
twin
purify.
I don't think you can purify the creature. That's
Yeah.
the thing. And you still need to
We
kill
can
it.
try though.
Just kill the fucking
You
frog,
need
dude.
to go past it to get to the Quinlan. If it's a Quinlan.
And you need to heal the Quinlan. We don't know how many times till it's healed.
I don't
And then-
understand how I hear so much about Ionia and protecting all of this nature, and
It's
you
a
guys.
frog.
You guys just kill anything that just doesn't
I'm not
seem
saying
to have
I'm
an
saying
answer.
you need to pull it. It can't be there if it's a tunnel.
Yeah, we use
Can't
Torbjorn as a bait and then try to heal the.
You begin
the crystal.
hearing in the distance,
Oh fuck. Let's
and you
go.
hear
from the
from the place where you were.
you woke up.
I'll tap Torbjorn and
Yeah.
cast protection from energy,
Okay.
and
Do.
that gives him resistance to acid.
Gotcha. You have resistance to acid, Torbjorn. Are you guys moving on up to the place?
I'll bless him.
Okay, you have +2 to your AC as well, Torbjorn. So you come up from the left side of this place, and you now see in front of you, like sort of exiting out of the place, this. It looks like a giant frog with like an elongated snout that has rows and rows of teeth as he sort of like yawns and looks around, and his eyes begin opening, all of them. There's tons of eyes around his head, sort of like the upper part of his head into the sides. Some spikes adorn the backside of his arms, but he has not noticed you yet. What do you guys do?
Does
I
he
just
look corrupted?
remembered.
He looks corrupted. There's shadow coming out of its mouth and under his armpits.
What, Bahrl?
I can use my astral projection and try to.
Did it work? When you
Yeah.
tried to-
It will work.
It won't heal the
How
creature.
far can I go?
You can probably go 120 feet.
Okay. So we are far away enough
Yeah.
to go there.
Mm-hmm. You should try that.
Guys?
You gotta make a
Should I?
decision. And I'm just
I'll-
picking it.
Okay, just slap me if if things go wrong.
Alright.
Okay.
I'll cast astral projection.
You
again.
enter your astral form and you begin flying inside the burrow. The darkness here is much greater than anything else that you have ever felt. This crystal feels different from the others.
Even from
Stronger.
Google?
Completely different.
Hmm.
It seems like an enhanced version of what you saw. And as you sort of like go through the darkness and look down, you see bones, skeletons, whole skeletons, not melted by acid, human skeletons. What do you do?
I'll keep going forward.
You keep moving forward, passing through all of this darkness, and you see the Quinlan there. It is about the size of what you saw with the corrupted jeweled protectors so long ago, but it has no evidence of light. It's just dark, pitch black.
This will not work. I'll go back outside.
Okay, you in your
Yeah,
astral form fly back outside.
Can I can pinpoint the guy, right?
Yeah, you can see him right there. He's like just looking about and seems to like.
I'm gonna cast. I'll start by casting a guiding bolt towards him.
From your astral form?
Yeah.
All right. Then you see, you guys don't see it, but Brighto, you begin casting your guiding bolt. Roll for the attack.
That's a 20.
Oh.
That's
Holy
not much, but
fucking shit!
it's radiant damage.
All right,
so
you guys are looking at the creature, and then suddenly you see
36 damage.
this explosion of light as constellations begin forming around the creature. I'm gonna need you all to roll initiative as we go into the first fight of today against the Volko dog.
That was almost another 20, but as I see this, I want to say, like, what? That was the plan?
No, that wasn't the plan. The fucking crystal is unsafe. Ay, go there.
All right, so let me see here.
Oh, Darmian. First one. Damn, I rolled poorly. Jesus.
3 14s. That's funny. Probably Sate, Eclipse, and then me.
Yeah, just 1 second. Okay. So
How
that
much
is
dex
going to
do you
be
have, Eclipse?
TV,
You can see
Sade,
it. Yes, so.
Eclipse,
and
then
then
Brito.
Eclipse, then
Then
Brito.
Brito.
Let me see what he rolled, what he's gonna roll.
Natural one.
Yeah. No, but he's going after you roll a 13.
Oh, thank God. No, that way I can assassinate.
All right, so you just saw this big explosion. I'm gonna put you guys on the map so you guys can position yourselves.
Did I felt that it made as more damage than normal, like the other guys that were corrupted?
Does not look like it.
Okay.
What the hell?
Move you guys should be like over here to the left of the map.
I can see a thing.
You can't see really? Oh my fucking dick balls.
Night vision reversed.
I
Is
will.
he that big?
There you go.
Oh shit!
He is that big. Yeah. Can you see now?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys would be around here to the left where I just pinged.
And I was, what, right here probably? With,
Your astral form will be sort of like behind him here
Oh, here, yeah.
on
Okay,
the
okay.
roots. But he's right
I
there.
would move a little bit to the other side just
Okay,
so I don't
there you go. You're there.
grab attention close to the bodies.
I'm gonna put a little icon
Yep.
there for you, okay?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm just gonna put another.
It's only
Brighto.
one more turn, so don't.
I don't know how it works. So.
Another Brighto there.
Okay.
Is that okay there?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Double
So,
Brighto.
top of the round, Thorbjorn, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
10, 20, 30, 40, yeah. I have more than enough still.
All right. You're going to attack him?
Yeah.
Let's
Hello,
go.
big frog.
I can't flank like that's.
He's
That's
huge.
five.
Yeah.
That's 6 squares.
Man's fucking big.
Torbjorn, you go around, please. After.
Monk.
Yes,
Monk.
please.
That's going to,
Oh,
to
nice
hit.
damage.
You begin spinning out the glaive and slash at the side. As he looks at you now.
It is me.
I walked 40, so I still have 20, so that's 5, 10.
I was actually trying to flank a little bit.
Hey, Froggy!
You're gonna attack again?
Bonk!
I can only reach you.
That misses as you face him now and try to hit him straight head on. He closes
Don't
his
get close,
mouth
please.
and sort of like bounces off of the scales that he has on his snout there. Boom! The spear kind of like resounds with the hit that you threw at it. You do not hit, do not deal any damage. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna try to punch.
All right, let's go. Flurry of blows. Burn a key point and do the flurry.
Boy.
All right, first attack hits. Second attack misses. As you then drop down the spear and you punch him straight in the snout.
I wanna try to stun.
Stunning strike on him. All right. That is
Can't you-
a 21.
Yeah, it's stun.
All right.
You can stun with a spear, right? Or not?
Yeah, I
He
can
did-
every attack.
Okay.
He
Just
did
test.
the unarmed strike anyway
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
this time. But then as you punch with the second one, your left hook, it just kind of bounces off of its tough skin.
And I extended my. Oh no! Oh wait! I'll just Spear of the Shojin attack. No.
All right, you see Torment pick the spear with inhuman speed and go for another attack as he burns the power. That is going to hit as you slash across its nose. Or whatever the fuck that is.
Fuck max damage.
Fuck math.
Very nice.
Okay, there you go.
By the way, when I punched him, did I notice any difference in the damage? Did it hurt him more when it connected or not?
Nope.
Okay.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Next up, Sade.
Because he's engaged, do I get advantage and I'm stealth?
Oh,
You do get advantage, and you get sneak attack and you get assassin.
Torbjorn
Yes.
had the advantage on this first attack because of the heading
True.
bolt.
He did.
I forgot about
it
that.
Could be a natural 20.
Yeah.
Roll again.
Yeah, okay.
Get it.
I forgot about that.
True, I forgot too, my bad.
Roll
Just a roll to D10.
D20 plus 6.
Yeah.
By the
Just
way, I'm
add
control
6.
when it's past 1 minute for my AC.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No.
Oh,
No, never
wait,
mind.
the
It's okay,
armor,
it's okay.
the armor, that is gone.
Sorry. Okay,
That is
that was
gone.
it then.
Corbin is the one that still has it, because he just got it.
Never mind.
And I'll try shadow shots with paralyzing.
All right, you pull out the bow from your back, you begin running, and as you slide across, you begin pulling the bowstring as the thing
That's why it
forms.
was a natural 20 because I have the 20 here.
So you fire it. That is minus how much?
Yeah, I
4.
think it's 3 or paralyzing is 3.
Paralyzing is minus 3. That is still
18.
going to hit. As you fire, the radiant shot goes straight in. It deals a bunch of damage because he was surprised as well. So that is.
And you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
I think
Okay.
his con.
There you go.
His con saving throws is massive.
So that is going to be a 25.
Yeah, you're good.
He manages to resist the effect, but it's still focused on Torbjorn, who's like right next to him.
Yeah,
Except
bonus
Froggy.
action, I'll still self.
All right, you're gonna bonus action hide under that root there. Go ahead and
Yeah.
roll for the stealth, please. All right, you believe you're well hidden.
Rolls
Okay.
a 9 and it's an 18. Jesus.
Yeah.
Eclipse.
So
It's
when I
your
miss
turn.
it,
Blast him up.
I'm still hidden, right?
Yeah.
You're Sade.
Well, not anymore.
You
I want to
believe you're
cast
hidden.
the Zenith Spear.
All right, Zenith Spear on him. You can roll at advantage here, which means you can roll the attack twice in order to see if it hits. Because you were hidden. He did not know of you. He seems pretty dumb. Right, you can roll again. All right, yeah, that's gonna hit. We'll take the highest damage. It's fine. You see Eclipse from the forest. Like, actually, you
one
don't see
thing.
Eclipse. You just see.
Eclipse. When you press the attack, you have a pop-up that says.
He doesn't.
roll
He
with-
probably
He
doesn't have
show
it. It's
to me,
okay.
yeah.
I'll tell you
okay.
how to do it after, so that we don't waste time now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you see coming from the forest, guys, this streaking light, golden light that just hits him on the side. And he just seems confused, and his eyes like all blinking and looking around to see where that came from. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
I just want to yell at everyone, go for the belly, because the man said it was his weak point.
All right.
And just as a reminder, they get 1d4 damage.
Exactly.
Like next.
Now the next attack is going to blow up the mark that is this shining sunlight that is enveloping the creature, and will deal an extra 1d4 damage. All right. Next up, Brighto. You're in astral form still.
Yeah. Do I know if I can use any touch spells?
No, you would not be able to use touch spells.
Okay. Okay. That's Jay.
However, you can dismiss the astral form, like with no. It doesn't cost you action bonus at nothing. It's just is dismissed. You wish to do so?
I'll use it instead. I want to move closer.
Okay.
And try to have any kind of angle to strike the belly.
Right, you go from underneath, sort of your astral form begins floating underneath. What are you going to do?
And I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame.
Right, Sacred Flame. It's a dexterity saving throw for him,
Yeah,
right?
it's a dex save.
Natural 20.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right.
And I'll drop it.
Okay,
and
you dismiss the
I'll
form.
drop it. Yep. And I get up. No, I'll stay there.
You'll stay there?
I think I'm hidden, so I don't even stand up. I'll just stay on the ground.
Okay, gotcha. It is now his turn. All right, so
Hi.
he's going to attack you real fast here.
Be strong.
That's going to be a 23 to hit.
It fails.
All right, so
And you have to do
23
a yes.
What? That's
And
amazing.
you have to make a wisdom saving throw.
all right.
Why does it fail though?
Because he can't touch this.
So that is going to be a legendary resistance burned from this creature
You would
Of
be
course.
dancing.
out of 3 of them.
The frog would be one whole round dancing.
How many years?
All right,
Because
next,
of the
next
because of the dust ring of touchlessness.
touchlessness, yeah. Next attack.
See,
Oh, brother. That is 28.
Yeah, that hits.
All right.
how do you sound?
I'm going to need you.
Legendary creature.
With +2 from Eclipse, I have a 24 AC now.
Okay, you take
Damn.
15 points of piercing damage plus
That's really cool.
that would be 1 point of acid damage already reduced. I already did the math. And I'm gonna need you to make a DC. I'm gonna need you to make a strength saving throw.
It's gonna get squashed.
24.
You make the save as he crunches down with his jaws on you. You see him try to sort of envelop his tongue around you, but you manage to struggle through. You are, however, bitten, and as he removes his teeth, you see the acid pouring out as Torbjorn has these like wounds filled with acid around his body, but the glowing light of Brighto seems to be keeping the acid from entering or hitting any vital organs. All right. Now, that is going to be his turn. So, top of the round, Torbjorn, it's yours.
So, little froggy. Here comes a bonk. Can I bonk the belly?
Mm-hmm.
Stab the belly?
Sure.
It's Do I have advantage or not?
Nope.
Then it's a disadvantage. Oh shit! Natural 1 and a natural 2. Holy shit!
As you try to like go under him and just slice at the belly, he steps on the spear with his claws and is now looking at you as he lets it go. Wait.
19.
Okay, wow, holy fucking
This guy
shit.
came from a natural 1 and 2 to a
A
natural
natural
20 and 19.
As he's distracted, you pull the spear out and you slice at the belly again, and you see it does seem weaker than the rest of his body.
It's like the AC different. The AC at the
Probably
belly
takes
is-
more damage.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Does it look like it hurt him more, or was it easier to slice?
It was easier to slice.
Okay. Then it's probably a lower AC.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, it's me.
Anything else?
I'd like to take a defensive stance.
All right. You see Torbjorn then put the spear behind his back as he holds himself in a defensive position there. So you're actually using the key point to...
Yes.
All right. To do patient defense. Sade, your turn.
He's big enough and he's standing on 4 legs, right?
He is standing on 4 legs, yes.
So if I attack from behind, I can aim for the belly, like the lower body.
You would
or
probably like
no?
to get a good shot. You would probably like have to move a little bit forward and try to aim
No,
it
I'm-
under.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Can I, if I attack from here?
From where you from there? Yeah, you could probably find an angle, yeah, where you could aim at the belly.
You have advantage with it.
Yeah, that's fine with that. I wanna double. Wait, probably needs. Can I do it with the dagger still because of his size or not?
Yeah, you can. You can like slide the daggers under the belly and slash it. 100%. You have the braces of the blade dancer, so you can throw the daggers and bring them back.
Then yeah, I want to do double attack with the Mind Slasher and Soul Drinker.
All right, let's go.
Do not forget X marks the spot. That's a really
yeah. I was checking that. I was checking because my Mind Slasher is.
But if she marks behind, you can't hit it though.
No, if I mark the belly though.
She manages to like slice it under. She has range. Might be able to do it. Who knows? Let's see what happens.
Yeah. Okay, so Mind Slasher first, and it's advantage, right?
Yes.
Natural
Fuck!
20.
You go under and you throw Mind Slasher at his belly for a fuck shit ton of damage. That's
17.
I have. First of all, does the extra from Eclipse still up or not?
Yes.
it was
Oh, no.
actually it should have
It was
been
turn.
exactly.
Yeah.
But you can use it on. You roll for the damage now. Just don't count it on the.
I need to roll the Mind Slasher damage.
Yeah.
Oh shit! That's so much damage. Okay, then just wait. Let me just roll the d4.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay, so it's 3 damage to the frog, by the way, Onion.
Okay. Just 1 second. Okay. So then that is and then you said 3, yeah. All right. And then are you gonna blow up Mind Slasher on him?
Yeah, so he needs to make a Wisdom 7 throw.
Gotcha. That is going to be a 17. He has no bonus to wisdom. So 17.
It saves.
All right. Pog.
I don't think I can do anything else with my slasher. So
Don't you have the extra d6 from poison damage? Because of Argath?
Nope.
no, it's
Not
only if
here.
I'm just. X marks the spot still hits, right? Because I'm counting on that.
Yeah. It's still if you would have to declare it before, so.
I said it.
Okay. So it was if you
But
said
the
it.
X and the Mind Slasher. It was both.
Okay, if you said X marks the spot, yes, it is now. As you throw the blade under him and cut along his belly, you see an open wound that is now sort of like gashing out a little bit of blood there. All right,
And that.
got it.
And I will.
Holy shit, that was a 17.
Anything else?
34 damage.
No, I just moved back.
All right, you move back as you slash across him. At the end of your turn, he is going to turn towards you and use his legendary action to do Acid Spit.
Do I get dexterity?
No, it's a weapon attack. Natural 20, which means you take.
I am down.
Oh. Take 22 points of acid damage as he turns towards you and spits out this blob of acid on top of you, and you just hear Sade's skin just as he spits. Your armor takes no damage because it is magical armor, and neither do your items. But you feel the acid trying to tear through your stuff.
I am pinging like hell.
He
Alright.
takes 8 damage, by the way.
He takes 8 damage. Okay, alright.
Does X marks the spot applies here?
As this is a specific thing, it would not apply, no. Because this is a specific... You have to declare that you will attack the belly in order for me to make the calculations necessary.
This is a... Yeah, okay. This is
That's
a
a
reaction
reaction.
attack, so...
Yeah, it's just you just slash at his butt as he turns and spits on Sade. All right. Anything else? Oh, you don't have bonus action yet because you used the.
Yes,
no.
double.
No, you still have a bonus action. You haven't attacked twice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what? What?
So-
No, from my second attack.
All right.
I was thinking you were using the bonus action to disengage
to
because if you
disengage.
go away, you will be
You're
hit.
gonna have...
Nobody
Yeah,
was
yeah.
here. So that's why I didn't use disengage. But we
So
can connect that and just.
okay, so you use bonus action disengage. Got it. Okay. Then next up, it's Eclipse's turn. What do you do?
I wanna walk maybe here. Oh, wait.
Okay.
Maybe here. I guess it's here, 30 feet.
Mhm.
How withered is the tree?
It's pretty much dying. Like the trunk goes up very, very far, but the branches like all sort of like droop down, except for the few closer to the center that just reach up to the sky. There's a few that droop down into the canopy.
So if I blew it from behind and make it drop on top of the frog.
it would drop on top of the frog and
Me
and Sade and
Torbjorn.
Torbjorn.
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
Maybe when
I
you're
mean, what you
better
can do, I will tell you this.
positioned.
I will tell you this. What you can do is you can hold whatever spell you're going to use to blow up the tree, and use the rest of your turn, to tell your teammates to move, and then attempt to do that. And you can hold the spell and say that the trigger is when your teammates move away from the tree.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right. So what spell are you holding? You need to tell me which spell you were holding.
Like, do I need to like a bigger damage spell, or like
It's a
can
big
I make
tree.
Yeah,
Okay.
everything has HP, so...
Okay, then I'll do the solar flare.
All right, you're holding Solar Flare, and you yell out to your team to move out of the way. All right. And so that brings us to the end of your turn. Brighto, it is yours.
Actually, sorry,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the Zenith Spear.
You're just gonna hold Zenith's Spear
Yeah.
and throw it at him? Okay, at the tree? Okay,
At the
gotcha.
tree.
All right. Brighto, it's your turn.
Yeah,
I am.
but I thought stays starts to get up.
Okay, you get up, so you recover. You blow up half your movement speed, but you're moving double towards Sade. You feel her really, really low.
Yeah, but I only have 15, so 30.
30
Go
feet.
towards her.
Yeah.
I'll start moving towards her. 10, 20, 30. Yeah. Nice.
All right.
I'll cast a Sacred Flame
Sacred Flame at him.
at the
All
guy.
right.
Yep, so dex save.
That is an 18 plus stuff.
Yeah, sure.
20.
And has a bonus action. I'll do Spiritual Weapon.
Switch your weapon. Where do you want it? Dang it.
I'll do it
Not
Here.
gonna heal.
behind him. I think I can. 10, 20, 30.
He's not...
40.
He's not
Yeah,
healing
yeah,
to
I can.
heal Sade.
I'll do it there.
All right. Gotcha.
So I have a bonk to do.
Can attack with a bonk, yeah?
And that's 12 plus 7 if I
19.
recall. Yeah, 19.
All right. 18 is going to hit him. Can roll for damage.
It's 19, but okay.
Yeah, it hits anyway.
Is it on the belly?
It's on the bell.
He's on.
I didn't say it.
Yeah,
so.
it's on. I mean, considering on the side. All right, 9 force damage as this gigantic, spiritual sort of symbol of the kindred plus Soraka's moon and sun begins to form around it. It crystallizes almost and then smacks against the creature. All right.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
It was 9 damage, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's your turn. At the end of your turn, he is going to use this as he sees you coming out and cast this thing. He's kind of like confused. He's going to use the rest of his movement, or he's going to use his jump movement to jump close to Sade, who was the one who hurt him the most here. So
I don't have.
this does not trigger. Yeah, this does not trigger attacks of opportunity. So Sade, gonna make 2 attacks against you. So the first one is a natural 20.
Of course.
The second one is a
I'm done.
15. So on the first one, you're down on the first one. Let me roll damage.
Depending on the damage, of course,
Yeah.
but pretty sure you're
20 points of damage on the first one.
Is it a natural 20? The first
Yeah,
one?
the first one.
Yeah.
Plus 5 points of acid damage. And since you
The 20 is already doubled?
Yeah, I just doubled it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And since you are down, you fail the strength saving throw automatically, and you are swallowed inside his mouth.
cool.
All right. Then the next attack, since you're already inside of his mouth, he cannot do his claw attack against you. He's going to move.
Something good over there.
He's going to move along with you in his mouth. And he's going to strike at Brighto here with it. So that was a 15 to hit. Does 15 hit you, Brighto?
No.
All right. As he tries to strike you with his claws, bringing them down on you, you manage to just put the shield up and block it. But he now has his mouth closed, and you just hear... And you don't hear Sade scream out, and you feel like you, Brighto, know that Sade has gone down right now. All right. So while you are swallowed, I know that you're down, but while you're swallowed, you are blinded, restrained, and at the top of your turn, you will take acid damage. As you are
Meaning she'll have an automatic fail to be done.
on the saving throw. So top of the round, you see him having Sade swallowing Sade, sort of like begins making these digestive motions, pushing the body inside. It is your turn, Torbjorn.
So Torbjorn sees Sade getting chomped, and he runs.
Okay.
Slides. Is he standing tall?
Yeah, he's on all fours. You can like slide under him. He's really big.
Okay, I want to slide from beneath.
Yeah.
And point the spear up and then just
strike at his. Okay, destroy your room.
Pretty much.
Roll for the attacks then.
Aiming at where Sade left the mark, so it's easier.
Gotcha.
To penetrate. Is it just extra damage? Does it give advantage?
1d6.
Just attack it.
Just 1d6.
And you get the 1d6 from X marks the spot.
Do I have advantage because of Brighto?
No. You're going under him right now. You're not flanking him per se. He's still like moving about, trying to now swallow Sade.
Come on. 17 for 11.
That hits.
An extra
1d6. Yeah.
As you slash across his belly, going under.
It's something.
So, if that's enough. No, it's not. Fuck. As you slide across and you manage to sort of like scratch at his belly, you begin looking at him and spits out Sade's body full of acid right in front of the position where his mouth is, where she is right now. All right, next attack.
I wanna do a second lunge up.
Am
this time,
next to Brighter then?
This time
you
I
are
don't
where
wanna,
you're marked.
Okay, okay.
This time I don't want to slice. I want to
Stabby.
stick it. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Let's go.
Thank you.
Yeah, Shojan. Stab it. Fuck.
As you try to go stabby, kind of like regurgitating Sadie moves a little bit, and you manage to miss him, and you just slice upwards a little bit under his armpit, but you don't seem to hurt him as he.
And here goes another slice. 14.
That
on
misses
the belly.
again as you try to go for it, and he just keeps moving on back and stomping about. You lose your balance, and you manage to just hit him with the cable, with sort of the hold, the handle of the spear, and can't find purchase on the wound there. Anything else?
I'll move outside of from his belly.
All right. You move outside. So that's your turn?
Yeah.
Say that is your turn. I need you to make a death saving throw for me, please. As you are unconscious.
I never know how to roll here, so I'm just rolling here.
You need on the.
It has.
You need to
when
remove
you
your
click on
your
this,
HP. Just put
zero
it on
HP.
0.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't.
Click
show
it there,
the roll.
and then it appears and has the option to roll.
No option to.
We can see it after. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, just roll it.
You can just roll a d20 if you want to.
Yeah, but
That's a failure.
I saw that 17. But...
So it's a first failure on Sade's death saving throws. Okay. Coming up now, since you're right before your turn, Eclipse. Before we get to your turn, your trigger did not happen, so I'm gonna let you release the spell if you want to do so, and target it at him or target it at something else that you want.
And then I can have my round.
Either
again?
you have your turn, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
because you lose a spell slot if you don't use
Yeah.
it.
Okay, then I'll cast at the froggy.
All right, Zenith Blade, roll for the attack as you, or Zenith Spear as you throw this sort of bolt that takes the shape of a sunlight spear. That fucking hits him. All right. You see again from the bushes, this sunlight spear just impacts against the side of this creature. It deals damage now. Eclipse, you have your turn. He looks hurt-ish. Not like hurt. He looks hurt-ish.
Okay, let's hurt him more. I want to cast Solar Flare at him.
All right, you can aim it only at him. As you see, Eclipse again wave his hands. From the forest, a beam shoots out to the sky and then cracks down on him. That's a dexterity save. He's going to use one of his legendary resistances to succeed, as he rolled a 3, so that he doesn't get stunned. As you see the magic sort of come down upon him, the shadows wrap around the solar flare. You can roll the damage now for me, please. He takes half damage. Fuck dick. All right. Good. Anything else you want to move?
Yeah, I'll go deeper in the forest, like
All right.
here.
Gotcha. Awesome. After Eclipse, Brighto, your turn.
Okay. I'll run towards Sade, and with one hand I'll touch Sade, casting Spare of the Dying.
Okay, so she's stabilized, right? Instantly.
She's stabilized. Yeah.
Okay.
And with the other one, I'll activate the armor of the Caretaker.
All right, you see the lights begin to glow on the armor of the Caretaker as you stabilize her instantly.
I'm 1 HP, right?
0 HP.
0 HP, but you don't
But
have to make
yeah,
death saves.
Yeah.
All right.
Was it?
That's all.
At the end of his of your turn, he's going to use his legendary action.
Your spirit weapon.
You also have
Yeah,
spirit
I
weapon, but he
know.
already
I
used the
used
bonus
my-
action.
My bonus action.
Oh, okay. I think it was the moment he gave us a separate action.
Legendary action to attack you, Brighto. That is a 17.
Yeah.
17 hits. All right, he's going
Look
to
at me,
a bite
asshole.
attack. So that is going to be.
Don't.
Oh, that is 8 points of piercing damage plus 2 points of acid damage. And I need you to make a strength.
Like 20 damage.
It was natural 20 and a
I
strength
know.
saving throw
Sure.
for me, please.
Starting
Yeah.
14.
Wait, you might actually succeed. Wait.
Please succeed.
Look at this strong Brighto.
You just succeed.
Woo!
As he tries to bite into you, you manage to like put your staff in the shield between his mouth, and you're hurt by the teeth, but he's not able to swallow you.
Nice.
All right, good job. So now it's his turn. And he's going to do exactly the same thing.
Bitch.
2 attacks. First attack is a 20 something.
Fuck you.
20.
Doesn't hit.
Imagine.
So that is 10 points of piercing damage.
Sure.
I wanna aim at the fucking X.
Okay. Plus 2 points of acid damage. You need to make a
I
strength
am
saving throw.
aiming at the
16.
That is going to hit as you slice
26.
across.
Fuck.
Okay. So wait, let me just mark the damages here. So that is 3. So that's a total of 14 damage, right?
Can I ask something?
Yeah.
Even if you save the Constitution, do I still apply the mark of the sun? Because he took the radiant damage.
Yeah. He still has the mark, so you can roll an extra d4.
Okay.
Nice.
Is this the attack that
Nice.
he swallowed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Said?
So now he envelops your.
And
your
I'll try to use the
Fate of the Stars.
the fate of the stars
Right, you wanted to re-roll
to
it.
succeed this. Yeah.
Or no, you're re-rolling yours. Okay, my bad. I thought
I'm
you wanted me to
re-rolling
re-roll
mine.
the attack. Okay, yeah.
Do I have
That's fine.
advantage on this?
I believe so.
Yeah.
When it's you lose HP, but you have advantage.
And get that save.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
Okay, that
Oh.
saves.
18.
You, as you see yourself being wrapped by the tongue of the beast, you manage to. You see Brighto's eyes glow as the tongue just slips away from him. He's going to strike you again, though.
Fuck. Okay.
Okay, it's a natural one.
No.
As
He
tries-
breaks his nail.
As he tries to scratch you, he just hits the dirt around and just you see dirt flying everywhere. All right, that's going to be his turn. Torbjorn, it's your turn.
Look at me, asshole. And I'm gonna attack. X marks this.
All right, on the
This
belly,
head.
you go there, go under, go right ahead.
No, I have range to hit it from back here, don't I?
He's turning, he's back turned towards you, so the area of the belly would be like a little bit deeper in his person, in his creature size.
Shit, so-
Constitution.
So if I try to hit the X marks, I don't have advantage because I have to slide it.
Yeah, you have to
underneath.
slide under and hit it from there.
Then fuck X marks the spot. I'd rather have the advantage.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
Go ahead. That is going to
18.
hit as you slash his butt a little bit, not too much damage.
Okay, fuck
Yeah.
it. Fuck it. I'm tired of this fucking frog. Oh, come on.
As you try to go for the second one, raging a little bit, you poof, hit a
Every
tougher
time
part
you
of
rage,
his skin.
you fail.
And then you use inhuman speed, spin the glaive around again and slash opposite. You hit his butt again.
And I'm gonna go for a flurry of blows.
He drops the spear and just starts punching his ass.
Natural 20.
Are you
Natural
hitting
20
the-
punch?
No,
No.
he's not hitting it. No.
You see
He wants
Torbjorn
the
just,
advantage.
Torbjorn just like goes back and throws a huge punch on him.
And-
Another one! And then he goes further back. just runs and drop kicks this motherfucker.
And he doesn't care because he's on a fucking roll.
Imagine!
Oh,
That's so
Oh my
fun.
god. As you drop kick him, you fall down on the ground. You like try to punch his ass, but it doesn't reach.
Oh my god!
Wait, that
I
was
love it.
spear.
Oh, that was spear. Shit, sorry.
Let's keep the roll. Just have the
It's
modifier.
the same though, yeah.
Yeah.
Only
It
the
hits.
damage is
It
It's
hits.
10.
You didn't just
Wait, yeah, but wait.
rise up with
Roll
your
the damage.
legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll the damage. You just raise up with your legs and hit
Fuck.
him.
Fuck.
That's
Wait,
not
what?
that much.
That's a roll. That's an
Yeah.
attack, yeah.
There
There
you
you
go.
go. Okay.
5. Okay, let me calculate all of this. So that was. Okay.
A ton of punching.
Okay, so that was the first one. The second one's actually the same thing, Lumao.
Lamau.
Oh, no. This. And
was
then that misses, and then that one was 5.
20, 28
Alright.
plus 5, 32 plus 8, 40 damage.
I already did it.
Damn! You
Not
did
bad.
40 damage with that punching? Holy shit.
Alright, now. Is that the end?
Yeah.
Okay. Seda, you are stable. However, you're still
Can't do shit.
unconscious. So
I'm on the Arcos.
we're gonna jump right over you
Yeah.
and go. And at the end of your turn, he's going to make a strike against Thorbjorn as he's extremely annoyed about what's happening in his ass.
Come on, bitch!
Switch!
Come at me, bitch!
Oh
Disadvantage, please. Disadvantage, please.
Why?
Patience
Why?
defense, my friend.
No.
no, it's
For
not.
2 turns.
It's not
For
going
2 turns.
already. Is it
For
still?
2 turns.
Is it
Yes,
still?
it's still up.
Alright.
Yep.
Sir?
It's still up.
Natural 24.
So there's 26 and 27. Which one do you want to take?
Fuck you, Arnon.
Yes. All right. So you take fuck. That was really low. 7 points. 7 points of piercing damage plus
Disaster.
6 points reduced to 3 of acid damage.
So minus 10.
And then you just make a strength saving throw as he's trying to chomp onto you.
Strength. 15.
Oh,
You
God.
make it. As he goes
What?
ahead and tries to bite you, you just shove your spear in there, kind of like stopping him as he goes, and is not able to bite you. He's gonna strike at you again at disadvantage. It's a natural 20 and a 14.
It's a 14 that doesn't hit the boomers.
Sag, as he tries, he can't hit it with his claws, man. They're so cool, and he strikes the ground against you. All right, that's gonna be his turn. Oh, I mean, no, actually, he didn't even get this attack.
That was like my
Yeah,
turn.
That was the end of your turn. He doesn't even get this attack. Never mind. So Eclipse, it's you.
He doesn't even get what?
The second attack, he wouldn't get it. My bad.
Oh.
No, but you count it as your round. No, not those dice.
I wanna move. Wait,
Okay.
move
Oh,
here.
wait, do I need to blow the
No,
mark from?
oh.
Yeah.
I need it. Yeah, the mark from Eclipse, right?
Sure.
I didn't. It's a D4 or D6.
D4.
D4. Sadie's at 0
Fine.
HP, right?
Yeah,
Yup.
she is.
Can I still
It is
cast the
fine.
mage?
What?
Can I still cast the mage armor at her?
Mage
You would
armor
be-
doesn't heal, does it?
You would be able to, but mage armor increases your armor class, and it wouldn't increase hers actually,
Okay.
Lamau.
Yeah.
because she already benefits a lot from dexterity, so it wouldn't increase too much.
Then I wanna cast the solar flare at that bitch again.
All right, let's go solar flare
You
here
can
again.
give me potions.
You don't need no potions.
All right,
So you're
so
good.
I'm
there.
here.
that's a dexterity save.
You can wait. COVID. I need safety first.
Cleaning
I have to
my
put my
hands.
mask on.
He's
We
going
have
to
some
use his,
action there. Let me
Last-
clean that up.
he's going to use his
Use-
last legendary resistance to resist the stun effect. Roll the
It
damage.
was
He's
the
going to take
last
half.
one.
Imagine if we had someone that already would take this all out.
All right.
All
Wow.
this legendary resistance.
There we
Ooh,
go.
nice.
Good job, boy.
As
I
you see the
used
beam
my-
again, and the shadows wrap around the beam, protecting the creature, and it closes its eyes, but it still sears the front of its body. All right,
I want to use my spell slots and cast the Zenith Spear.
all right. You're gonna use bonus action Zenith Spear with quick spell, and you throw it at him. Go right ahead. This is gonna blow one of your marks, so you can roll a 1d4, and then it's gonna add another one. So let's go. 11 damage. Yeah, that's gonna fucking hit. Sure.
Nice.
And then a
Max
4.
damage.
Oh my god, max damage. As he throws really fast, he casts the spell and throws a sunlight spear at the creature. And now he has a mark on there. So next attack is gonna blow up the mark. Okay. Here we go. Now, at the end of your turn, Eclipse, he is going to use his legendary action to make a acid spit attack against you, Torbjorn.
Thank God.
And he's going to miss. So
Thank God.
that's it.
The worst protection from acid ever, dude.
Right, so it's,
It's me!
So
it's you
fun.
as
It
he
only fails after I'm down.
he kind of just like drops acid on top of like right at your feet, Torbjorn. It's kind of like limp, and he just sears the ground, kind of like blobs coming out. Bright, it's your turn. What do you do?
Okay, so with the armor all charged up,
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Sade.
So you get
At third
max
level.
dice. You get max dice on it, right?
Yep.
Or-
So 28 HP.
20. You recover 28 HP as
I'm 1 HP from max health. That was amazing.
As
Thank
you
so
see
much.
Brighto touch his armor, and the light begins to glow further and further and deeper into his hand, and he shoves it inside your chest, and you come back to life with this huge motherfucker right there.
Yeah. Ah!
You see the slashed ass of the Volkodok, like right there. All right. Anything else, Brighto?
And I want to move my spiritual weapon closer.
All right, let's move it there.
So it's 20 movement, so it's enough. I'm gonna bonk him.
Bonk him with that shit, brother.
Bonk him, bonk him.
Whoa.
That's going to
That's a
hit
hit.
100%. Let's go.
With a
I'm out.
D8.
88 plus.
I rolled with.
There
Okay.
you go.
Oh.
As the
That's
spiritual
max
weapon
damage.
begins spinning
Tons of
and
damage.
hits
That's
him.
with a D4 from Eclipse, right?
D4 from
Yeah.
Eclipse.
Another 3.
That's a
Another.
15. Holy shit.
Oh, that's nice.
That's great.
And can I can. I know I can.
Hmm.
Do I want to do it?
Just do it, dude.
No. That's all.
Okay, that's all.
Yeah.
So after Brighto's turn, it is the Volkodog's turn, and is still pretty pissed and not understanding what the fuck that thing is. He's going to try to attack it with his
Target
claw.
or- oh, okay.
Is it-
No,
and-
it's the.
No, it's
As
just
he,
big
as, he,
weapon.
as he attacks the weapon with the claw, his hands just go through it, and it looks at Torbjorn and is
Oh.
going to strike him again.
Poor thing. Disadvantage, please.
Still?
It hasn't been my turn. It ends on my turn.
Dude, you had already.
It's 2 turns after I cast it.
You use it in the first turn.
No,
dude.
I didn't use it in the
I mean,
first turn.
okay.
never
The
mind.
first one is a 19 to hit. Second one is higher, so that's
It hit.
25 and 19.
It fails.
19
19
fails?
fails, yeah.
It fails.
All right, as he goes to chomp down on you.
And he has to do a wisdom saving throw,
Wait,
buddy.
why does it fail?
Because of the
20 something.
because of the ring, it has 2 charges.
2 charges? All right, wisdom saving throw.
Somebody's
Stupid-ass
feeling
ring.
so smart.
That is 17.
You!
No, fuck you and trying to make my monster dance.
I wanted to see a frog dance.
No.
I'm just imagining him pulling out a top hat and then a cane and then just like.
He's not dancing to it. All right. Holy fuck, man. I'm rolling
Good
really
job,
well today.
boy.
That was really lucky.
I'm out of shields.
Yes, you are.
Okay, so that was all of his attacks because he missed it. And top of the round, it is your turn, Torbjorn.
Yep. Oh shit! I used 2 key points last round, so I have 2 left. Okay. I used the spear, so my attacks are at disadvantage. But Bright is on the other side, so I have.
I'm
normal
also
rolls.
there.
Yeah, but Bright is on the.
Yeah, it's one for the flanking.
So normal roll, a bonk.
Okay.
Nice.
I think that.
Does that 23 hits on you? Does it hit? Does that 23 hits on you?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, thank you.
You slash at his. Was it at his belly that he wanted, or just the face?
Just the face.
Okay, you slashed it at its face.
Yeah, it's
Go
enough.
right ahead.
Can I reach the mark from here?
No, you had to go under.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh fuck! Does a 9 hit on you?
No.
Does it hit?
No.
9!
With a 9, you almost hit yourself. You just spin the glaive around and bonk! Hits one of the tougher parts
And
of
then
his
I'm gonna
scaly
use
self.
patience defense.
Alright, bonus action, patient defense again. As he takes a defensive stance, Sade. Life! What do you do? You're muted.
Yup.
Yum, yum, yum. I was just
Okay,
celebrating.
okay.
By the way, is he looking hurt?
He's looking hurt.
Alright. Does he get a reaction if I step back because he's engaged?
Yep.
Kind of
If you use bonus action disengage, he won't.
but
but-
then I can't stealth.
Otherwise, he will.
You have advantage. Just bonk him.
Fine.
Bonk him twice.
Torbjorn advice.
No.
Bonk him twice.
I want to use Shadow Shot and aim for
The belly.
exposed spots.
Alright,
and
you're sliding under and hitting
Isn't
it.
that a disadvantage?
It would be
I
normal roll because
wanna-
she's melee and flanking. I would consider this a
Oh wait,
normal roll.
yeah, I can use the
You can throw the daggers and recover them with the bracers.
I'm
Yeah.
just checking the precision strike.
Okay, gotcha.
Also throw in a paralyzing.
All right, paralyzing strike. Let's go. Roll for it.
I'll use Soul Drinker.
Soul Drinker. She throws the dagger under his belly.
So
That
does
hits.
a 20 or a 22
Yes, it hits.
then you gotta do the saving throw.
His con save is
Constitution.
Damage.
I know, I'm just throwing it. You never know if he gets a
That is
natural
a
one.
16. So it's going to save. All right, he seems to shrug off the paralyzed, but you can still do the X marks the spot
One-
damage.
yeah, one
You were
six.
aiming at it. There you go. Whoa.
And disengage. And
Bonus
as
action
I go back,
disengage.
I go like, thank you, Brido.
As she just backflips back. Thank you, Brido.
Yeah, like, yeah.
All
I fear for my life.
Raito just shakes his head.
At the end
You didn't want to save you too?
of your turn, he's going to use his legendary action to jump again and move there.
He's not mad at me anymore, bro.
I just gave him 20 damage, so he's back at me.
And he's now facing Sade.
The way he turns around.
Fucking hell.
All right.
That's so weird.
Eclipse, it's your turn.
Jesus. I want to
get you. I'm gonna get you.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
He's belly up waiting for belly rubs.
Well, the mark is there, so.
All right.
Yeah, I'll just cast the Zenith Spear.
All right, Zenith Spear again. You throw it at him. Go right ahead.
Oh, the first fail. The first fail.
You
Yeah,
throw
true.
the spear and it goes past him and just sticks to the tree, sort of charring it slightly. However, it did not burn it. Anything else you want to do?
No.
All right. So, at the end of your turn, he's going to use his legendary action through Bite Sade.
Natural 20.
That is a 21, 22, 21, 22 to hit.
I'm
Math.
literally the weakest. I'm
15 piercing damage. Plus 2 acid damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay,
So
so,
that's
that was how much? Sorry.
17.
17 damage total. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
I am bad at those.
Saving throw.
Please roll good.
I saw the 18.
And Sade is once again swallowed by the creature. However, you are inside him, so you're blinded, restrained. And you
Fun.
take 2d6 acid damage at the top of your round or of your turn. So that's going to be his legendary action. Now it is Brighto as you see Sade get once again swallowed by him. Let me fix this because the rotation.
Oh, she's swallowed.
Yeah.
Is it
Again.
the same as Kench when he W's people, like chomp?
Basically.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go under him.
You go under him.
Yep, looking for the fucking spot.
Okay, you see the slash across his belly. Pretty easy to spot. It's been hit a bunch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast an inflicting
It's a next.
wounds.
Inflict wounds
wounds.
as you grasp
Yeah.
in it and just try to tear at his entrails. Go ahead, roll for the attack.
I'll do it at first level. I was thinking on the level that I...
Okay, first level, inflict wounds. As you stick your finger inside its wound.
Fudging hell.
Nice visual image.
See Brighter just fucking walking. Motherfucker, he's fucking swallowed fucking Satan.
Again.
Fucking hell.
As you go and try to stick your finger, you hit the side, not in the wound, and you just bit your finger. Ow! And the spell does not find purchase in his belly.
Take me out! Let me out!
I'll use my bonus action
To suck a dick.
to
I'm sorry.
to activate the the
The
armor
thing again,
once
okay.
again.
Another charge of the armor activated. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, that
That's
ends
all.
your turn. Okay, top of the round for the
So you're under him?
Volkodok. He cannot make any attacks with his mouth.
Yep.
So he's
At
going to
least that-
strike at you with his claws.
I'm under him though.
He's under
Yeah.
him.
He can move.
Yeah, sure.
He moves to strike with his
I was
claws.
kind of here.
So one attack with his claws is going to be 17.
Yep.
17
Hit.
hits. So you take 8 points of slashing damage as he slashes across your chest. And that's going to be his turn. As he holds in place, trying to swallow the creature. And moves just slightly back. You can take a bonk of opportunity
I'll do
at
it.
him as he tries to. He sort of like bumps up against the tree and starts moving around here.
Don't let him run away, please.
That's a hit.
That's going to hit with the staff. He just poof,
Nice.
bonks him as he's running away. He doesn't, however, stop.
6 damage.
6 damage. Wow, he's looking hurt actually. That bonk, you just like managed to hit the bottom eye, almost close to his cheek. He's looking hurt. All right, top of the round, TB. You're muted.
I'm not.
Okay, there you go. But then you were just too low.
Yeah, I was away from, I was far from the mic.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, I go and release Sade!
You run his way
And I slide beneath him.
and
And
streak
Three.
the blade across him.
my last
Next
possible.
massive spot! Oh, you did you throw the 1d6, by the way?
He bumped him in the eye. He couldn't like get him.
Oh,
in the
yeah,
belly.
you missed it. No. The previous one. I
3
missed it.
attacks on the X marks the spot. Let's do this.
Let's fucking go, dude. Burn him down.
Nice.
Okay, 22 for 12.
1d6.
On
1d6.
on the first hit, as you streak across his belly, sliding down, he spits out Sade.
Good job!
Where's
I
wait?
need a
Let,
bath.
let me look for Sade. There you go. Okay.
Sorry.
He spits out Sade, and Sade, you just tumble on the floor like full of
Yeah.
slobber, and you sense that your like boots got a little bit of acid in them, a little bit weird. All right, so that is 12 of fucking damage on the belly plus that, so that is okay. All right,
Okay.
next.
Enough.
That
Okay.
hits.
Good job.
Yeah.
1d6 again.
So this was the spear of the Shojin, and then
All
now
right.
the next one.
Back him.
As you continue sliding on, you can just start poking upward with the spear.
And then now the last extra attack.
You still need to roll the 1d6.
Yeah, you still need to roll
Oh.
1d6 for that one. And as you go for the last attack, he sort of moves a little bit, and you miss the strike, throwing you off balance. He's looking hurt. As his
Bitch,
belly
let's-
is like opening up, and you see a little bit of his intestines, and acid begins pouring out.
1d6.
You punch him again in the wound.
Good job,
Oh my God.
Maximus.
Okay, next attack misses. He's like
Nice try.
tumbling down.
Fuck.
It's just throwing dice now.
He's just like punching the air as he's like tumbling down.
Damn,
Okay.
good job. 1d6. 1d6.
All right, Torbjorn, how do you
Damn,
want to
good
kill the
Yes.
Volkodok?
As
Finally.
Torbjorn, because he has the resistance from Brytel, he sticks his hands inside his belly and just pull all his entrails out.
All right, you see Torbjorn reach out and kind of like jump even and sticks his hands inside, and then he just begins pulling down intestines, and there's acid, there's bile on top of you. You take with the resistance considered, you take 6 points of acid damage as everything just falls on top of you, and the creature drops down dead.
And Torbjorn is under the creature.
No, I dropped to the side.
He dropped to the side. It's
Yeah, you
fine.
did the animation.
I wanted to Torbjorn to be inside of him and come out of the mouth.
All right. So
And
Thank
Torbjorn
you,
just
boy.
lets out a scream of I can't scream right now on him because my parents are sleeping.
Okay.
So,
you want me to do it for you?
a scream of war, like from his days at Freljord.
All right, I'll try to do it for you.
I knew it. I just knew it.
All right. So as the Volkodog finally drops, and Sade is on the ground, swallowed twice, full of Volkodog shit. I mean,
Why?
not shit, but slob
Acid.
and acid. That's where we're gonna close out today's episode.
That was hard.
Dude, claps for
actually fun.
Eclipse only missed one attack, dude.
Thank you guys for saving
Eclipse
me.
only missed one attack.
He just from the forest. He's like the fucking sniper in the forest, dude. That you don't know where he is, and he's just like shit coming out. Pretty sick.
I
Anyway,
wanted to take the tree down.
that would have been cool, but then Sade got swallowed.
Well,
Yeah.
I was trying not to, but legendary action is always following. I'm trying.
Yeah, the creature's not very smart, so whoever fucking hits it the most and hits it last, he's gonna jump to that guy.
Sure, the creature's not very smart. Each time I use the stun, I'm gonna use my legendary resistance.
It was not the creature that was resisting that.
Haha! Take it,
You
bitch.
You bitch.
It was me. I'm the bad guy.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm the bad guy.
I'm the bald guy.
You're the bald guy, yeah.
Anyway, I'd like to thank you guys all for watching. And thank you. I saw Die by Die. Oh, there you go. In the chat. Who also plays D&D, apparently is Portuguese. Thank you
Welcome.
guys very much for that. Thank you for hanging out. Nice fight, not gonna lie. Thank you, Ty. I appreciate it. And Arga, this thing that is right
I
there.
want that on YouTube.
this is going to be very important. This is me talking about well, Rune up until today's episode. So I'm gonna put that up soon, either on YouTube or just I'm gonna put it on Discord as well. I'm gonna put it everywhere. Put it in my ass. It's gonna be great. If you guys want to have access to the written recaps, more detailed of all of the episodes, with some memes in the middle because it's me writing, so there's probably like dick jokes or something somewhere. You can click there, and if you wish to watch all of the episodes, if you have the time, if you love us that much, you can join our YouTube channel or subscribe to our YouTube channel as well, where you will find all of that shit and more, because right now there's one shots there as well, so that's pretty pog. But yeah. Thank you to the cast for playing again. I noticed that we went off time again, but I really wanted to finish the fight.
Thank you for not killing me. Thank you, my teammates, for saving me.
I was
I
doing
know,
it.
you were running. You were just left. I'm gonna take this one. So
Yeah,
thank you, Torbjorn and Raito.
Yeah, I was gonna kill it. Thank God that I implemented a mechanism in this fight, and hence the belly being the weak spot of the creature. It was not as much indicated towards what you guys were talking about. It was indicated towards it being the more sensitive part of his body, and the only part that would make him regurgitate whoever was inside.
Okay.
Good.
So that was the deal right there. So good on you for asking for information. You got rewarded for the information that you asked, and good on you guys for going for the tummy. Cruel, but cool. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for everything. It's time to roll out our outro.
Slash intro.
And we will see you guys on the next episode, which will be hopefully next Saturday. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye bye.